All right, I think I'm good now. Hello and welcome to the All Around Natural Beauty RN channel, where I'm passionate about helping victims of all ages and all genders overcome the fear of facing your abuse and becoming a survivor to help your fellow victims. Hello, y'all, my beauties and beautiful. Thank y'all so much for coming out here. And I really appreciate all the love and support. And thanks for the new members. I have like a bunch of members over the last month, I guess. So anyway, thank y'all so much for coming out here. And my beautiful moderators, thank you so much, Beverly, for keeping the chat nice and clean, keeping the chat clean and safe. How we do over here. And we over here standing up for justice for Shanquella Robinson. And we have been doing that since November the 24th, the 26th, and one of those, either the 24th or the 26th. But anyway, we've been doing that consistently over here, and we have been growing our community with like-minded individuals who are here for justice for Shanquella Robinson. And we are here because we seek the truth, and we're only accepting the truth. And it's about math and science. If it's not math or science, we dispute it. We do not regard delusional thinking over here. This is a safe place where we could stay focused and keep everything focused on the facts, truth, and all the truth. All right, so thank you, Beverly. Beverly says, welcome, everyone. Please remember to hit the like button. All right, okay, cool. So more and more people coming in. Please hit the like button on your way in the door. And thanks. Hey, Donisha, what's going on? Donisha says, hi, everyone. Hit the like button on your way in. Let's show Natural Beauty how much we appreciate her. Thank you so much. I'm grateful that y'all appreciate me. It's really encouraging me to go more, keep doing this, to keep doing it. And, you guys, we're working together. I'm loving the community that we're building. We've been going through a lot, and, we've been doing a lot of healing and stuff. So this opportunity, for us to continue to stand in the name of justice for Shanquella Robinson, has been growing and doing wonderful things for a lot of people. Beverly Foster says, at Donisha, how is it going? All right. I'm loving everybody. Welcome here to the chat. And thank y'all for all, like I said, the new people. There's been a lot of, the last few days, we've been talking about some pretty sensitive topics. And we've been talking about some pretty sensitive topics. And I've been showing y'all the science behind things because, like I said before, it's come up pretty frequently, these gender questions and stuff like that. And like I always say, over here is math and science. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm 52 years old. I'm a divorced mother of 3 adult children, 2 XY chromosomes and 1 XX chromosome, 2 boys and a girl. And I have over 30 years of nursing experience where I've worked all around in a lot of different areas. And I use that along with my age with wisdom and being part of the Gen X. I use all those things to help render the nursing process so we can get to the facts of this and make sure that we get justice for Shanquella Robinson. And that's how we've been doing it. And Donisha says, Beverly Foster, try my best to hang in there. Thanks for asking. How are you? Yeah, how is everybody doing? Like I said, this has been really emotional. And then we have, the people that are coming, the gremlins that are coming over here. Y'all call them trolls. Gremlins, trolls, whatever you want to call them. Those ones that come over here, and they could be, I call them narcissists too. And we all know that narcissists could be extremely draining. However, sometimes we do need to make sure that we reorient the people that are getting distracted by some of these tales and things like that. So like I said before, stick to the truth and the facts here. However, if you guys want me to look over some information so I could show you the bones in it, we can go through it together and pick out the bones. I'm okay with that. But not going to be chasing these stories and stuff like that. We determine that, you know, these are little distractions that people are just trying to get us to look at some of these videos to be distracted. Then we're going to call you out on it. So thank you so much, Donisha. Hey, Marie, what's going on? Hello, everyone. And Jamie says, justice for Shanquella. Hello, my beautiful queen and everyone. Hello and welcome to the All Around Natural Beauty RN channel. At Donisha, I'm excited to learn more truth and facts. Cool. Yeah, me too. And like I said, I'm waiting on y'all too. So if y'all have some things, you know, I love how, you know, we bring in our information and stuff together and still staying focused. All right. And see, Beverly Foster says, Donisha says at Beverly Foster, amen to that. How do you light up the name? I'm new to this. I don't know. I hope somebody was able to tell you because I'm new to it too. I'm new to it too, but I do have some decent skills because I took a course from the lead attorney to do this live streaming, and that's why I'm able to, you know, we're building this here community together. And like I said, I'm a work in progress, but I appreciate all of the love and support that we've been showing here. Stand in the name for Shanquella. Beverly Foster says at Jamie, that is all we want. And what's that, truth? So you put the ones up in there and roses. Yes, I think it's automatically done. Yeah, maybe, huh? Hey, Davey, what's going on? So, yay, I'm happy to be with my math and science people. Yay, thank you, Davey, for appreciating math and science, right? I was an English major. I need your sound logic, Arden. Thank you so much. All right. Yes. Yep. Critical thinking is all part of the nursing curriculum. So that's what we do over here in that. And I want to give a shout out to all my nurses out there. And thank y'all so much. It's you know, it's a very, I want to encourage to young people that's considering a career, consider a career in nursing. It's a great career. You can do a lot of different things with it. You can always reinvent yourself. You get tired or bored with one thing, you can go, you know, take some courses or something like that, get a little bit more education and do something different, right? You know, if you don't like something, you can get out of that. Yep. So here we go. And let's see here. We got some new people in here. Okay. Hey, Sierra said, hey, love, I'm back. Okay, I was going to say, yeah, I ain't seen you in a little minute. Welcome back. We still over here. Standing for justice for Shanquella. Hey, Ebony. Hey, RN in chat. What's going on, Ebony? Good to see you. Hello, Regiment 65. How are you doing tonight? All right, new name says Jan D O says happy to be in this chat with my math and science crew. All right, yes, math and science. Yes. And we like that too for we ladies. You know, it's a great opportunity for us to show our brain power. We do things for math and science, right? So here we go. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Tanya, what's going on? Hey, y'all, late. Okay. Yeah, not really. Right on time. Hey, Queen B65 says, hi, everyone. Tonight is going to be good. All right. Yes. All right. It's going to be good. What you know, Queen B? What's going to be good, y'all? Because I don't know. What's good? What's new? Hey, Ernie. Ernie says, justice for Shanquella Robinson. All right. Hey, welcome back, D-Shay. Good evening, everyone. By all means, keep doing what you're doing. I love it and really enjoy listening and learning. Justice for Shanquella Robinson. All right, cool. Yeah, like I said, the last few days, it's been pretty challenging. Had to do a few of these lives where we were talking about, this whole gender thing, and we had the people coming back that they wanted to accept the definition of the femicide. So before we get started, after we read our acts of faith, I got, we're going to do that definition, and two, I was actually able to put it off into writing, the definition for the Mexican definition. So for those people that didn't want to accept the Merriam-Webster definition, we got you covered there too. So right. I missed that. Latanya said, let's get to the good stuff. Did you see the reporters live? I'm trying to control myself, but I'm pissed. No, I didn't see it. Y'all know I don't do that. I don't watch it, but the last time we watched it was because y'all came over here telling me, about these pictures. So I watched it with y'all. Like I said, I'm very protective of my chat. And if you guys are thinking that there's something that we need to put our eyes on, to make sure, we'll do that one. We'll do that. Okay, we will do that, Tanya. We'll do that. And then everybody knows that, like, I'm a nurse and we are not trained to support delusional thinking. So when I see the bones and the lies, I'm going to call them out. It's nothing personal. It doesn't mean that I don't like Geraldo or I have problems with him. I'm on the side of truth always. I'm on the side of truth, and I'm here for justice for Shanquella. And so we're going to keep that in mind. So if you guys put a video or recommend a YouTuber and I find bones in there, don't take it personal. Like I said, it's nothing personal, but I'm going to point out the things that I know to be lies. And then I'm going to back it up with proof by bringing you back to the math and the science of it, right? So it's not your opinion or my opinion. It's math and science, because we know that math and science is truth, and the truth is always the truth, right? Okay, so here we go. Regiment 65 said those are called demons. Wow. What was in these pics? D Shay said demons are exactly what they are. Oh my goodness. So do we need to go to these pics first? Oh my goodness. All right. Hey, Bougie Bar. Bougie Bar said hello. Oh, okay. Let me see what people are saying on here. All right, put a 1 in the chat if we need to see. Y'all said Geraldo pics. All right, Queen Bee says justice will prevail for Shanquella in 2023. All right. Hey, baby sis, what's going on? Baby sis says, hi, chat and RN. And Sharon T. Hey, Sharon, welcome. Sharon T say hello, everyone. Oh, y'all got ones? Okay. All right, I'm going to read a few more. Then we're going to do the acts of faith. And then, I'm going over there and we'll click on it and see. All right. All right, the ones. Oh, my goodness. Y'all. Dangerous. What's up, Danger? Danger say 1. Okay, welcome. Okay, y'all. Let the math and science speak loud. We know the facts over here. Thank you, Mary. Look at these ones. Everybody over here with these ones. Bougie Barbie, hi. All right. Let's bless our chat here with the acts of faith. What is this? Oh, the third. It's the third already. All right. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all so wonderful. All right, so here we go. And then too, look here. I made some popcorn because I had a feeling that somebody was going to come over here and be like, oh, watch your video. Yeah. All right, so I got my popcorn ready just in case it's going to be some drama. All right, so anyway, let's get our acts of faith going over here. We've been following our acts of faith here. It's daily meditation for people of color. Book is written by Iana Van Zett. This was in 1993, copyright, and at the time, Iana was Yoruba priestess and the cultural custodian and a spiritual life counselor. And she wrote a lot of books that was extremely beneficial for not only women, but people of color, and really just people, all people. So here we go. January the 3rd. January 3rd says, don't be afraid to look at your faults. And that's from Yoruba. It's a Yoruba proverb. And then Iana says, even though we know there is always room for improvement, we tend to shy away from criticism. Our egos tell us we are being attacked, and quite naturally, we want to strike back. In order to be whole, healthy being, we need to know all there is to know about ourselves. Sometimes that information must come from others. This may mean admitting that we are not always right and knowing it is okay to make a mistake. A mistake, an error, a poor choice, or bad decision does not equal there is something wrong with me. It means you are on your way to being better. We do not make mistakes on the basis of race or color. We make mistakes, we make them because we are human. When we acknowledge our errors and face up to our shortcomings, no one can use them against us. I am not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. All right. That's right on time. That is right on time. All right. All right. So we're going to get a few more shout outs here to, hey, Mondi. What's up, Mondi? Mondi say, hello, RN, mods, and chat. Justice for Shanquella. All right. Yes, yes, yes. So here we got a bit more ones. Look at Queen B. Queen B said one. All right, we about to get it going. Like I said, I got my popcorn here. I took my hot air popper out from the closet to get this going because I knew somebody was gonna come up in here wanting some of this here drama. So we about to get it. We about to get it going here. Donisha said, RN, how do we send you information we want to share with you? Email. Okay, so let me tell you, email to allaroundnaturalbeauty@gmail.com. Actually, really should be your hair grows fast. Your hair grows fast at gmail.com. Like I said, y'all, this was a hair channel. Like I was not expecting to do all this here stuff too. But even if you do send it to allaroundnaturalbeauty@gmail.com, I have both of those emails. However, the email attached to this here channel is your hair grows fast. And I'm putting it in the chat now. Your hair grows fast. At gmail.com. All right, so did that get all up in there? Booyah. There we go. Thank you, Donisha. Yeah. All right, here. Oh, hey, what's going on? Arnisha says family and sending out the love and all that good stuff. All right. Also says hello, all around Natural Beauty and fam. What's going on, Arnisha? And Tanya says, sorry, I do not want to tip Zuinga off as he waits for us to give him directions on how the U.S. works. Huh? Okay, I must have missed something up here. Let's see. Jamie says someone claims to have spoken to Nazir about the photos that were released. Oh, okay. Now I didn't hear that now. Let's see. Everybody says, me too. Oh, you got your popcorn too? I'm ready, baby. All right. So let me go on. Let me find it because, of course, it wasn't part of my repertoire here. Okay. There's my email right there. Let me make sure I got the spelling correct. All right. Here we go. Oh, new name. What's up, Francine? Said hi. Francine Ward. Okay. Here go another new name here. Lori Lou says hello. Hey, y'all, and welcome to the All Around Natural Beauty RN channel, where we do go back to science and math, but sometimes we do go check out some of this here drama. Donisha says, God is good. Did you hear about the guy in California who drove off a 250-foot cliff with wife and 2 kids in the car? He did it intentionally, but all survived and are critical, though. God is what was watching. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Donisha. Oh, my goodness. Wow, y'all. Yes, that's why we need to make sure that we stand in here to keep this community growing so we can be a voice for this kind of stuff, too. Wow. Oh, new name here. Doris. Hey, Doris. Says peace to Shanquella's family and justice will be served. Thank you. I stand and agree with you on that. All right. And Arnisha sends up the blessings also. Baby Sis says, I'm starting to think Nazir wants to go to jail to ease his conscience. Oh, my goodness. Francie says, God bless you. All right. Okay. Here we go. So welcome. Let me go on over here and find it. Courtney. Hey, Courtney. What's going on? Courtney says, justice for Shanquella Robinson. All right. What's up? Karanya says, hi, all. All right. So let me go on over here and find, what's the name again? God darn. Oh, Geraldo. So blank. Woo, brain fart. Okay. I'm 52. Okay, let me stop. Okay, here we go. See, Geraldo.
Booking.com, we don't limbo, but as a back thing, we do offer free cancer.
Wait a minute. Let me share the screen over here. All right, and sharing the screen. And who was this one? This Tanya? Okay, let me see here. All right, Tanya, here you go. All right. Okay, so we are at his spot, and y'all said this was the one from today video 8 hours ago. Oops. Oops. Wait a minute. This is a short. Oh my goodness. Okay, but this messing up. Let me see here. Oh, here we go. This what y'all talking about? All right. Hey, Tanya says no, and Donisha did not hear that. Hey, Jessica. So he just made me mad with all that lying. What? We're gonna say hear some lies? Let's see. Patrice says, hello, Queen in chat. Justice for Shanquella. Yeah, see here. Beverly Foster says, hi, Karanya. Let's see here. Go to his live. Okay, here we go. Let's see. What you say, Tanya? Not 8 hours ago. Okay, I got the right one, y'all. I'm in here. Thank y'all so much. Okay, let me do this here too real quick. 1 minute. All right, copyright disclaimer. It says copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, 1976. Allowances is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Well, he gave him some intro watch hours here. Let me stop. Okay, let me see here. See, Karan said, fast forward. It's about what? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he's gonna kill his, people not gonna, well, I guess people gonna, remove that. All right, that's about right there. In the volume. It's no volume. Let me
Hola,
see.
¿qué tal? Muy
Oh,
buenas
there we go.
noches. Gracias por acompañarnos en otra emisión más de nuestro canal de YouTube.
De nada.
Soy Gerardo Zúñiga, el periodista mexicano. Me da mucho gusto saludarlos nuevamente.
Good evening. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for joining us on another broadcast of our YouTube channel.
Agradezco a todos sus mensajes, comentarios, oraciones, pero sobre todo esas muestras de cariño y amor que todos los días recibimos de ustedes en nuestras redes sociales. Una disculpa si no hemos podido responder rápido a sus mensajes, pero estamos saturados de trabajo.
I am Gerardo Zúñiga, the Mexican journalist. I'm happy to greet you again. Comments and prayers, but above all, deep honor. I want to offer to respond quickly to your messages. I'm grateful.
Les cuento que en México nuestra compañía Metrópoli MX tiene dos plataformas de noticias, una en Baja California Sur y otra en Jalisco, lo que nos genera una carga pesada de trabajo.
Trying to damage our reputation. I want to share with you that I also will continue to pray for all those people so that they are happy, they find peace, and can heal their hearts. We're all human beings, and we must learn to respect each other.
Yo no caeré en provocaciones, ni responderé absolutamente nada, porque el tiempo nos pondrá a cada quien en su lugar. Todos ellos tienen de mí únicamente mi más profundo respeto.
I will not fall into being provoked or react to, because all of those people will have only my respect.
What? What is he defending something? People been attacking
Oigan, por
him or
cierto,
something?
algunas personas estuvieron criticándome sobre lo que dije en el último minuto del programa pasado sobre el lugar donde se fue encontrada Miss Robinson. Primero me cuestionaban que había dicho que en un lugar, después que había dicho que en otro. Pero déjenme decirles que lo que ustedes no saben es que existen 3 testimonios diferentes sobre el sitio donde fue encontrada Miss Robinson.
By the way, I want to mention that people were criticizing me about what I said in the program.
I'm not gonna. What is he gonna be? Look here.
Como pueden ver, y se los informo, existe.
All right, we're just gonna move it up here because I'm not gonna listen to him defending or trying to, do any of that kind of stuff. You got some new pics, you got some new stuff. We watching that. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna pump it up because I'm getting vexed up in here with all this. Him defending himself. Got time for that.
Tres versiones distintas en la carpeta de investigación sobre dónde fue encontrado el cuerpo de Miss Robinson.
I see here. Oh, what's this? And here's the pictures again. This is the villa. Okay. All right.
As you can see, and I repeat, there are 3 different versions in the investigative folder of the location of Shanquella Robinson's body.
Hasta el momento existen en la agencia del Ministerio Público de la Procuraduría General de Justicia del Estado de Baja California Sur, han declarado la trabajadora de limpieza de Cabo Villa Lucy la doctora de la Clínica Medical Center, Carolina, los 2 paramédicos de la Cruz Roja y los 2 policías que atendieron el reporte de la llamada 911 o más.
Okay. All right, so can y'all see my mouse right there? Remember, this is where those little Red Cross workers was at, right? Right up in there. I don't remember seeing this vase or this painting. There was a cheap poster that was there, right? We didn't see none of this stuff here. Yeah.
Omar y David.
As of now, the prosecutor's office of the Attorney General of Justice in the state of Baja California Sur has declared, number 1, the cleaning employee of Cabo Villas, Lucy. Number 2, the doctor from the American Medical Center Clinic, Carolina.
Okay, it was really choppy. Did she say they're cleared? Let me just move it back a little bit. It fake chopped up. Oops, too much. Right there.
Atendieron el reporte de la llamada 911, Omar y David.
As of now, the prosecutor's office of the Attorney General of Justice in the state of Baja California Sur has declared, number 1, the cleaning employee of Cabo Villas, Lucy. Number 2, the doctor from the American Medical Center Clinic, Carolina. The 2 paramedics from the Red Cross. And the 2 police officers who answered the 911 call, Omar and David.
Únicamente faltan por declarar los cabos
You said declared.
6, que ellos rindan su declaración oficial para que pueda cerrarse la investigación y comiencen a deslindarse las responsabilidades de todos los que tuvieron que ver con el crimen de Miss Robinson.
At this time, the only thing left is for the Cabo Six to give their official statement so that the investigation can be closed and the responsibility of all of those involved in the Shanquella Robinson's crime can begin.
El testimonio de los Cabos 6 es clave para que se puedan esclarecer muchas cosas. Es importante que ustedes sepan que cuando se investiga, por ejemplo, un crimen, el procedimiento es el siguiente.
The testimony of the Cabo Six is key to clarifying many things. It's important that you know that when investigating a crime, the procedure is as follows.
Primero se asegura la escena del crimen. En el lugar se recolectan evidencias, se toman pruebas científicas, se levantan el cuerpo de la víctima y después se lleva a un lugar para elaborar la autopsia y determinar las causas de la muerte.
First, the crime scene should be secured. Evidence is collected on site, and then scientific tests are done and processed. The body of the victim is lifted, and then it's taken to perform the autopsy and determine the causes of death.
Segundo paso, inicia el proceso de investigación. Los agentes de investigación hacen recolección de campo, interrogando a los testigos, haciendo preguntas básicas sobre qué fue lo que pasó, qué fue lo que vieron, qué fue lo que...
I'm sorry. It's cool though, hey.
sucedió, qué estaban haciendo la víctima, cómo estaba vestida y cómo eran los agresores, etcétera, etcétera.
Second, the investigation process begins. The investigation agents do the field work, interrogating witnesses, asking basic questions about what they saw.
All right, so what part of this is beneficial to us? Like, what if, what is this? Why are we watching this part? Like, what is What am I looking for here, y'all? Tell me what I'm supposed to be watching for. Because if we're just listening to him tell us how the law is there and all this stuff, like what difference does that make? What are we looking for here? Let me see here, but y'all talking to me back here. Let's see here. Mika says he was given a summary of where witnesses say her body was found. Deshay says the video of the attack says everything. Really, who cares where they found her body? Arrest those kids and charge them all. Exactly. From the video, that's all we need there. Jan D says, this is not about him. This is about justice for Shanquella Robinson. Exactly. Exactly. And we already, let me see here. We already, you know, oh, somebody did tell me to go 20 minutes. I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Let's see here. All right, we'll give him another chance.
Caso de Miss Robinson, la investigación va justamente en esta última
But what's all this drama back here? Okay, let me stop. All right, go ahead. Let's listen.
etapa que estoy comentando. Lo que quiere decir que la fiscalía necesita las declaraciones de los cabos 6 para establecer una línea de investigación y determinar el móvil por el que fue asesinada Miss Robinson.
In the case of Shanquella Robinson, the investigation is on the last stages of what I'm commenting, which means that the prosecutor needs the declaration of the Cabo 6.
Hey, look, y'all. Look at the chat over here. Interesting. So we got hell of a chick who's a moderator over there. Woo, okay. All right. So there we go. Okay. Interesting. All right. We'll keep on finishing. I just saw that over there. Y'all wasn't looking for it. It was right there. I just thought I'd say something. I see. All right.
Ahorita todo lo que se conoce son únicamente hipótesis, probabilidades de lo que sucedió. Por eso, pero eso no quiere decir que todas las hipótesis sean reales, porque estamos hablando de probabilidades, única y exclusivamente.
Right now, all that is known are only hypotheses. Probabilities solely
That's his audio, y'all. It's not me. And see, Tanya says, I think they need to
Ustedes podrán decir, hay un video, la mataron a golpes. Sí, estoy de acuerdo, pero eso tiene que robustecerse con las declaraciones de los testigos, es decir, las personas que estaban en la habitación cuando ocurrió el ataque.
My popcorn is good. I have some Parmesan cheese on it.
Tenemos un problema técnico.
When do we get to the good part? Sorry. This is whack. I'm not entertained.
The Shanquella Robinson case is not the first case that I investigate in my entire journalist career.
No
Hemos
picture.
investigado muchísimos crímenes en México, inclusive algunas de nuestras investigaciones han logrado tumbar investigaciones de la propia fiscalía.
So far, we haven't seen any news.
I've investigated a lot of crimes in Mexico. Even some of our investigations have overthrown investigations by the prosecutor's office.
Sucedió aquí en 2010, cuando asesinaron a un abogado en un bar de la ciudad de La Paz. Acusaron a 4 personas que no tenían ninguna relación en el asesinato y los metieron a prisión.
So it happened here in 2010 when a lawyer was killed in a bar in the city of La Paz. They accused 4 people who had nothing to do with the murder, but they put him in prison just the same.
Nosotros obtuvimos información de testigos que señalaron a un hijo de un exgobernador. Tuvieron que soltarlos porque no pudieron probarles que habían sido ellos. La persona que mató a ese abogado corrió detrás de otras personas que tuvo por un accidente.
What the hell, y'all? Come on now. Are there going to be some, what am I supposed to be looking for here? So he's done all this great work over there. He's, what are we looking for on this? Right? I don't know. What am I looking for? Like, at least the last time y'all brought this to me, there were some pics of the Red Cross people. So I'm going to scan through it unless y'all could tell me where I'm supposed to be going to look. Let me scroll down to see if anybody's saying something here. Let's see. Karanya says, he seemed like he was trying to defend the doctor. Yeah, because the doctor was like, how dare y'all use my name on this baloney stuff? That's why they're trying to show this little side now. Because there was no doctor that came there. There was no doctor who came there. No doctor would write any ridiculous elementary kindergarten statement like that. No nurse, no first responders would be standing there looking like they don't know what to do. They look like the housekeeping staff that they just put these uniforms on. It's a certain statue, a certain, something, you look a certain way in the uniform when you have the license to support it. Just like I told you, I used to work in surgery, right? So for the most part in surgery, everyone's wearing the same uniform. But you can tell by the way, the gait, the stroll, the swag, who is the surgeon when they are walking down the hall in a team. You can tell who is the surgeon, how they are walking. You can tell. You can tell who is not. You can tell. These people had no training and you could tell. So what am I looking for in this here video? Olivia says, exactly. I don't see any relevance. Maybe it's me. Hard to follow. Exactly. Feels like a real distraction. And 2, what do we care about? What do we care about this? Beverly Foster says at Tanya Carter, it's starting to seem like that. Okay. Kyranya says he even had the audacity to say the doctor took the Cabo 6 at their word and treated her for alcohol poison, acting as if they really did CPR. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. All this new information and stuff, they are trying to cover the butts because the people that started this whole little stuff, now they have to try to cover up so they don't investigate the real doctor, who they used name and medical number to, put the lie out there. You see, Tanya says, at Olivia, no, not you. It was BS. This one. Lori Lou says, this is textbook. Clearly not all the taint that occurred. Jamie says, exactly. No, none of this matters except the video. Justice for Shanquella Robinson. Okay, I'm grateful on that, y'all. I'm grateful that people are seeing that. If somebody, can give me the reduced version of this, if there's some new pics or something like that, I'll be more than happy to okay, this is what we're going to do. Just so we'll be fair for the people that's in here that need to see the proof. So y'all see, I'm going to run my mouse down here and we will stop if we see something that looks pertinent and give a listen.
Reportó que una persona había sufrido convulsión por deshidratación.
Right. So this says all of this is alleged, and everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Congestión alcohólica. Dijo que la persona, en este caso, Miss Robinson, paciente presentó dificultad.
Sí.
El procedimiento de levantamiento del cuerpo.
But that's not what happened. The 14 CPR procedures applied to her.
So where was this at? I have to bring this back, y'all, because this is important. They're trying to lie now and say that they put an immobilizer around her neck. Okay, I have to pull it back, y'all, because I need to make sure this is not what this man is trying to say. Actually, I guess I really don't have to. It doesn't make a difference anyway. They got me though when they trying to do this stuff. Here's just
en el cuello para inmovilizar a la víctima. La sube rápido a una ambulancia para atenderla en una clínica.
If the Cabo Six had told the truth that they had beaten her, the doctor would have attended accordingly, placing a collar on the neck to immobilize the victim and quickly get her into an ambulance to treat her.
Okay, here's the lie right there. Okay, so there we go right there. They're trying to blame the Cabo Six, right? Because they told the doctor a lie. If they told the doctor the right information, none of this would have never happened. The doctor would have done this, right? Because this is the correct thing to do, is to immobilize, right? So, all my emergency workers out there, first responders, nurses, etc. When you go to an emergency scene, sometimes it's just the patient, right? You make an assessment. You look, you see, you know what's needed. You don't need the people what if there was no one there? So you mean to tell me that the doctor and the first responders were counting on information from some lay bystanders to know what to do? They should have looked at the victim and saw that all the fractures and all of the contortions and all of the damage, all of the injuries that were present, visible, and should have known to put the immobilizer on the neck. That's how I know it's a fake doctor. This is bologna sandwich again, y'all.
At the clinic.
Pero eso no fue así. Los 14 RCP que le aplicaron terminaron por agravar el estado de salud de Miss Robinson. Imagínese usted tener una fractura en el cuello, en las cervicales, y que alguien se suba a hacer presión en el pecho.
But that's not what happened. The 14 CPR procedures applied to her ended up aggravating Shanquella Robinson's
Oh my goodness, they are building and digging a huge hole for the real doctors. They're making them look like idiots. You mean to tell me that a doctor with 8 to 10 years of just, all this years of education, you mean to tell me that they're going to blame and hold responsible a trained physician to rely on the assessment from some lay people? Come on, y'all. Listen to this. This sounds ridiculous. This is hysterical. This is laughable. Come on. Kyrania says, yeah, I was surprised at a few of the moderators I saw over there. She's referring to, pointed out over there, these moderators. Let y'all know, come on, they see this is drama. Get your popcorn, people. Where your popcorn at? Want the popcorn?
Imagine you having a fracture in the neck and on the cervical, and someone gets on top of you to put pressure on your chest.
Wow, they just building a hole. Building a hole. Building a hole. Deep. They're making the doctors and these first responders look like morons. Morons. When have first responders, the paramedics, the doctor needed your help? Needed you, was counting on you to tell them what to do. When have you ever heard a doctor blaming a lay person for the medical care, for the professional medical care that they rendered? Come on, y'all. That don't sound a little bit suspicious?
Eso fue verdaderamente letal.
That was truly lethal.
They're just making the doctors now more accountable for it. If you did CPR on a fractured, injured body like that and you didn't know it, come on now. Come on now. You get somewhere and you find somebody down, you don't even know what kind of injury, you immobilizing them anyway, just on GP. They need to do a little bit more research. They're showing pictures of CPR classes. It's more than knowing how to do CPR, getting a doctor's license, a medical license, a doctor, a physician. Why are they showing these elementary pics here? And notice that the shirt is off. Okay? They're just making it worse for themselves. They should have stopped at the first set of lies. Come on now.
Vamos a responder únicamente 10 preguntas sobre el tema de este reporte, no de otros temas. No se molesten en preguntar quién nos dio el reporte. Como han estado preguntando quién me dio la fotografía.
All right, now look at there. And he just showed us what it was supposed to look like, right? Look at these people. Look at these people. And somebody had left a comment talking about that they had saw, and there's another pic of Shanquella actually on the couch. Y'all putting her in the wrong position. She would have never been on the couch. You cannot the floor on a backboard, but not the couch. They would not have put the patient on the couch. They lying about stuff they don't know. They've been watching too much TV, y'all. This ain't how it's done in the real world. Nurses, come on, back me up. Y'all let them know this is not how it's done.
Porque no puedo revelar mis fuentes informativas.
We're only going to answer 10 questions about the 9/11 report.
Uh-oh.
No other topic. Not to be rude, but please do not bother asking who gave me the report.
All right. See there? They already letting you know right there that you got to accept the truth that we telling you. You got to accept that. Don't ask about how this happened. Just accept it, right? Just like I said, the truth doesn't need explaining. It doesn't need me to prompt you on what I need you to get out of this. Give the facts and let the truth speak for itself. This is how you know when people are telling you a story, because they tell you a story. Kairanya says people are actually thanking him and sending him money for those lies. How can people be so gullible? People are gullible. People are gullible, you know. And again, too, y'all, let's not, get dismayed by that or get offended at somebody, because people are going to be benefiting from this. So try not to get distracted or offended at that. Let that happen, because you can keep your karma good and the blessings will come your way. But if you are projecting negative energy out to somebody else, it's not up to you to try to, just let the universe take care of them. That's what I'm saying. So you try not to get upset or offended at it, right? Because that's just life. That's just how it is. And then this is done to distract you, your focus and your energy, instead of keeping it focused on justice for Shanquella. Now we focusing on pointing out these lies and doing all this stuff here. So we just gonna, we good though. I thank you though. I feel you on that. But can't worry about the people, because the people that are the gullible ones that need it, right? Some people need it. They need to go there and believe that, see, look, there go the Red Cross people. Right? They did the CPR. And look at their faces. They must have saw something real bad, right? Not recognizing that first responders, we done seen all kind of stuff. We ain't nobody going there shocked. First responders, they see the worst. Can you imagine at the scene of a car crash, you got to go out there and try to find somebody's arm that was hacked off. You got to find the limb and hope that they can reattach it. These people ain't shocked. First responders ain't shocked. They not looking worried or scared, or they not counting on somebody telling them what to bring. What's up, Misty? Misty RN, please, Misty, let these people know that's not how it's going here. Misty's an RN, and she knows that this is not how it's done. You see, Misty said it just seems like a bunch of lies from him. Yeah. And it's like, why? But it's drama, and this is a show. This is the show. So Hey, Shiran Oki says there is another vlogger who says Nasir answered her on Instagram about was that Shanquella. The supposed Nasir said it was her. What, in this picture here? Y'all, come on. Do I need to go back to the first video back in November when Geraldo and the interpreter said that the maid found Shanquella in the bedroom, in the seated position that she fell in? That's how she was found, already stiff and cold and hard. So when they come to me now here in January telling me that Shanquella was dressed, she was in a different room, all that stuff, I say, make like a tree and leave. And leave with those bag of lies that you came in here with. That's what I say to that. And Jane D says, Clarissa La Baca, meaning shut up. Okay. All right. Hey, Ursula. Ursula says, they need to stop translating and painting a picture of hard work. Exactly. Making it look worse. They're making it look bad. Right? It's like they took this time to do the research on the things that the doctor was supposed to do, but they only did the research for the CPR stuff. Not the doctor would have made an assessment, right? Let's just say the doctor didn't, let's just say it was lies. Just come on now. Y'all, come on. You just have to, sometimes it's best to just tell the truth. It's best to tell the truth when all they really doing is waiting us out so they can finish cleaning up their mess. Great point, Ursula. Great point. She says they need to stop translating and painting a picture of hard work when all they really doing is waiting us out so they can finish cleaning up their mess. Exactly. And that's why we keep coming together for justice for Shanquella and determined not to get sidetracked, distracted, and let us not be weary in well-doing. We still doing good, and we're going to stay energized and encouraged. And Shiran Oki says another vlogger had a W. Another vlogger had a... Tanya Carr says, no good part, just more BS. Oh, okay. So true. Because this is the same picture, y'all, right? We already saw this picture. Let's see. Because if he's just telling a story, you know, who cares? It's the same picture, y'all. It's just him giving dialogue. All right. So, okay. Thank you very much, but nothing to see there. All right. All right. So Queen Bee says, so true, Tanya. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Marie. What's up, Ernie? Uh-oh. What is going on here? Oops. Okay. Let me put this back together here. Let's see, where am I at? Am I over here? Okay. Oops. Sorry. All right. Welcome to the All About Natural Beauty RN channel, where I'm passionate about the truth and nothing but the truth. Ooh, look at all these comments. Okay. Let me start taking down some of these here comments. And it's a lot. Did I read that? Let's see. Ernie says, boycott Mexico until we get justice for Shanquella. Sounds good. Hello, All About Natural Beauty. What's up, Melanie? How you doing? We tried to look at the video and see, but there was no new news. And we went through it, picked out the bones, which there were many, and we just moving on now. And Tanya said, I want to know, how can we moor this case to the U.S.? I don't know. Olivia says, I'm with you, RN. What is the point of it? Yeah, I guess it was, to give me time to get some of this popcorn for that drama. Yep. Yeah. I really put a lot into the popcorn too, because I was prepared. Like I said, I had some Parmesan cheese on there. I had melted butter. And I went all out for it. I think it was more than was really worth. But yes. So Queen Bee says, so we have 6 still on the run. When will they get locked up? I don't know. I think John Q was saying something that there's supposed to be some movement from the FBI, sometime this month. My thing is, I guess we just wait. If we hear something from Nancy Grace, at least we can, know that she is part of the whole thing, and we could, if there's some new updates, we can trust and wait for her to get it, because the rest of this stuff is almost comical. Queen Bee, okay, I read it down. La Jessica says he's supposed to be releasing the 911 call. Yo, there's no 911 call. That's okay. So if all these things were true and stuff like that, why are we rationing it out and building? It's a soap opera. Somebody was saying something about we need to make a movie. This is the movie, y'all. They're making it. They're making it. They're playing it by ear. Let's just see, let's just see. What if we wrote, yeah, come on now. Let's see here. Brown Sugar said wrong. Ursula said, does any of what he is saying means they're about to give justice to Shanquella Robinson? I don't think so. I didn't think so. See, Sherman, I keep saying Sherman. She-Ran Oki says, another blogger saw Winter brother saying her 911 call proves her innocent. How? That's probably who was videotaping. None of them innocent. They all guilty. 911 call. The 911 call came in the afternoon. We know that Shanquella Robinson was unalived in the morning. So the 911 call was a bunch of lies. It was a bunch of baloney. She ain't made no 911 call. For what? Call 911 for what? 15 minutes after the injury. She ain't called no 911. That don't prove nothing. That proves that they were all lying. And Sharon, Miss Rain says, Tanya, I agree. Hey, Sharon. Welcome. All right. Arnisha says, 100%. Say, where is the 911 call? All we heard was a story preparing us, right? And that's how we know when we're being lied to. Misty is me says, exactly. That's not medical people. Thank you. Thank you. That looks like what they do for the acting stuff. That stuff y'all see on TV is way off. It's way off. It's done for performance. It's like when you see those, especially when they used to do the surgery stuff, they'll show the actor doing the scrub and stuff for the surgery. Mask is off. How are you going to scrub and you're going into the surgery and your mask off, right? But they don't want to show the actor with the mask on. So the director or whoever is saying, hey, you can't have the mask on, but not realizing that once you do your scrub, you are sterile. You can't go put a mask on and you're going off into the sterile room. I used to work in surgery. That's not how it's done, y'all. That's what they do for y'all's entertainment. But a regular person wouldn't notice that. They'd be like, oh, they would think that that's something possible. Like we just saw this doctor. He was playing the doctor in the ER. And now he's doing surgery? No, y'all, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. These are lies. Let's see. Hey, Shinyi Yu says, they looked shocked, the Red Cross. Exactly. Yeah. There's like, okay, and action. Show in your face, surprise. Show in your face, you're looking at a battered body. Come on, y'all. All right. Come on. They wrong, y'all. They lying. They just posing. They acting here. Beverly Fox says, Winters 911 doesn't prove her innocence. Thank you. Thank you. What it prove? And Jan D says, like a bad novel. Yeah, exactly. Right? I'm telling y'all, this sounds like a Telemundo. Misty is me says, they didn't have badges or nothing. Exactly. And two, y'all, they had the gloves on already, and she had the backpack over her shoulder. Not a medical bag, but a backpack, right? How you got the gloves on already with the back? You ain't took the backpack off. Where? You know what I mean? Come on. Yeah. More points there. Thank you so much. No badge, no nothing. And Ursula Henry says, I agree. They were all hired by the CTU. Ooh, wee. I mean, oh my goodness. Where is that at? Let's see. Look here. I saw the blue. What's up, David? David Carmina. Thank you so much for your $2 super chat. Said, all natural beauty. Keep up the good work. I'm doing it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And that really showed me how far behind I am. I saw that way down over here. All right, let me just grab a couple of more, and then we're going to move on to, I wanted to talk about that, so like I said, we've been talking about some sensitive things on the last couple of lives about these transgenders and stuff like that. And, we had a bunch of stuff. So I want to kind of touch on that a little bit more. What's up, Baby Cakes? Baby Cake says, you don't even need an RN license to perform CPR. That's the thing. You can have a certification in CPR. Exactly. Yep. But they obviously didn't even have a certification because they would have staged the scene to show that. They would not have taken the time to take a picture with the person wearing a T-shirt. But because they didn't know, they took these pictures with them looking all surprised, looking like bad actors to try and show something, as opposed to making the scene look more accurate with an AED, with some debris showing they tried to start an IV, right? With some pads where they said they shocked her like 5 or 6 times. Where's the evidence of the shock? Where? Huh? That's what they should have been doing, practicing that, instead of practicing your expressions. Somebody should have had a stethoscope at least. something. Where's the empty medication package from all that adrenaline? Huh? Where's it at? Uh-oh, look at me missing some stuff here. And see, Sharon said, he's trying to cover up the cover-ups. Exactly. That's why I said, y'all, these liars never realize that when you tell a lie, that now you have to tell new lies to make the old lies more believable. But you forget, because it was a lie, that your new lie is now contradicting your original lie. And then we just see them chasing the lie, chasing the lie, chasing the lie. Flat. Let's see. Good evening, ladies. What's up, Rhonda? What's going on? And welcome back. Let's see. Beverly Fox said, I sadly think that the color of the skin played a factor in how this whole thing was handled. They couldn't see the bruises. Dejanay was a man because of the wig, taking the word of Cabo 6, etc. Yep. Let's see. Marie says he could be with the cartel. He could be with the cartel. Not how it's done. Thank you, Marie. Thank you. A couch is too soft. Exactly. You have to be on a firm foundation. That's why we put you on a backboard. Or the floor if you don't have a backboard. But these were supposed to be professionals, right? Woo! See, Tanya says they are playing us for fools. Yes, they are. But they trying to play us for fools. That's what they're trying to do. Charlotte says the CPR dummy has no shirt on. Exactly, because you're not supposed to have a shirt on if you're getting CPR. You have to expose the chest so you can see where to place your hands. You're supposed to be contracting and pressing the heart to pump the blood. That's what the CPR is for. So I need to see your chest so I can find the heart and push it and pump it. Push the blood through the heart. But they didn't do that. Because 15 minutes after we saw Dejanay administer those injuries that was listed on the death certificate, 15 minutes after that, that's the lifespan. That's all we need to know, y'all. The rest of this stuff is a dry bologna sandwich. Brown Chicken said, contact NCPD, North Carolina Police Department. Ask them at Baby Sis. As for the FBI, they are not going to release no information until the extradition request is completed. Yeah, y'all, all we can do now is just keep on talking, keep on in our environment. We don't need to be harassing the family or bothering any of those people. We are standing in agreement here. When I used to work in the ICU, critical care unit, these are people that were extremely injured, extremely sick, critical, right? Only the immediate family was allowed in there. You have to give them space, right? So we can't all just be, doing all this stuff. We are here standing strong and with lifting our voices, but, doing things the right way. Let's see here. Queen Bee says, my gut instinct tells me he is getting paid from both Mexico and Cabo 2 through 6 because two of them are trying to wiggle out of it, going on IG today before he came on tonight. What? I thought they was detained or subpoenaed or something like that. I didn't know they was going on IG. That's Instagram. I didn't know anything about that. Queen B65. Good information. See, Beverly Foster says they saw all those contusions on her face. She would have rolled down a cliff to get all those lumps and knots. Those injuries were visible from a short distance, certainly up close. Exactly. When we see the video and we see her slung over and all contorted, we can see the head is off of the body. There's no way that someone would not have seen that. Back all broken and disaligned and all that stuff. All that trauma that was done to her face and head and neck. Let's see here. Yeah, I read that. Ooh. Oh, I see something that's over there. Looky here. Oh, did I do that? I did that already. My bad. Oops. Sorry. Oh, I'm way down. Here we go. That's what I saw. Thank you, Ursula. Ursula, she's, oh, okay. No comment. No, all that stuff. Just pure love. Thank you so much, Ursula. I appreciate $2 super sticker. Super sticker. Thank you so much. All right. Get a few more. And then, let's see here. Jerry Harris says, I noticed the villa scenes are different, are two different scenes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And the driveway scene with the Red Cross and the first responders are different scenes as well. Thank you. Who can we trust? Baby Lions, U.S. or Mexico Mafia? What's up, MAC? MAC says, at RN is absolutely irresponsible for you to continue with this transgender narrative, all based on a fighting scene. Let's get this fighting scene so we can see it again. Before we get the fighting scene, let me do this here so we can break down again. For those of you who do not know, right? And my thing is this. Before I even do all this stuff, let me just do this real quick. Let me do this. Now I'm going to leave that up there while I do this. But let's do this. Because irresponsibility is not what I'm about in MAC. I'm about to show you how responsible I am. Since people have a hard time believing that transgenders exist, right? People got a hard time. They don't want to believe that there are transgenders out here. Let's see here. Where is my transgender? Hold up there. I got something for you. Let's see here. All right, I gotta figure out where that was at. I had a comment on there. But he's transgender. Okay, so while I'm trying to figure out where this is at, let's just take a look, right? Because we gonna have to admit that there are people out there that so-called identify with being transgender, right? And there's a reason why people keep bringing up the fact that, or questioning the fact of the gender of Dejanay Jackson. There's a reason why. What I'm doing is I'm showing you the physical makeup that you can trust that is gender specific. There are only two species, an XY chromosome or an XX. There's no such thing as nothing else. Anything else is called delusional thinking. There are people out there that dress themselves up to present as something other. And they are referring to themselves as transgender. The reason why people have a problem, if Dejanay is an XY chromosome, how horrific that an XY chromosome would beat and unalive an XX chromosome when there is obviously a tremendous physical advantage. So it's very responsible for me to be able to educate you on how to identify this so you don't wake up and find yourself next to one of these people that have delusional thinking and they rage on you. You only have to be unalived once. This is the male pelvis. Before I tell you about that, let me just do this and say this so we would know what's going on. If we found some skeletal remains in the woods, we found skeletal remains, we can tell if these skeletal remains are the remains from an animal or human. If we found human skeleton remains, we can determine if those skeletal remains are an XY chromosome, a male, or an XX chromosome, a female. We can tell that by the pelvis. This bone is different from women to men because the female skeleton is designed to carry children. That's why we see over here the female pelvis is round. There's a big opening here because your cervix is going to dilate 10 centimeters to allow a baby to pass through your body. If you're an XX chromosome, you will also have a tilted pelvis. So if you see someone who is dressed up like an XX chromosome, but they don't have a tilted pelvis or an arch in their back because they should have an S-shaped spine, if you have an XX chromosome, this design is here to allow an XX chromosome to stand up and walk if you are pregnant because your frame is designed to carry children. I'm telling you how to be able to see because some of these XY chromosomes that get dressed up and pretend to be XX chromosomes, sometimes they don't tell the truth. And people that want to know because they don't want to be tricked by someone with delusional thinking pretending to represent something that they're not. The female pelvis is tilted forward so the baby can stay in. So we walk with a special gait because we have to walk with this big old circle in there. So when we walk, our weight is coming off of the front leg because of the tilted pelvis. When a male walks, because he has a straight pelvis, look at that, flat, straight. Look at this, prickly bones. A baby can't be in there, right? So this pelvis is straight and the back is straight. So if you see someone who is representing an XX chromosome and they have a straight back and a straight pelvis, that is a male skeleton. And we need to know so you can know if you are in a position where you're going to have an unfair physical advantage being an XX chromosome, especially since these XY chromosomes that want to go around and pretend that they identify being an XX chromosome, they have mean attitudes and they rage. And we see what happens. Let me find this comment because I had a comment from one of these that had problem here. Let me see. And this person was an open, they said they was open trans woman. So we're going to go over there, but I don't know if they deleted their comment or not. But let me see here. Y'all get me upset here. Not upset. Just, I'm just like, I don't understand why it's so hard to believe that could be possible. So we about to put on the video of the fight. Right? We'll put the video on the fight, and I'm going to point out the things. I'm going to be responsible. I'm going to point that out. Let me see here. Okay, Queen Bee says, well, Jessica, it was YouTuber named Hollywood Next, and I disputed her pics, and she has removed my comments earlier today. She has a small baby carrying but pics I have never seen before. Exactly. People come over here and they put in the comment in the chat, Dejanay is a woman. She's had a baby. Oh, yeah? What? Boy, girl. Nobody has said any type, what kind of baby? Just the fact that she's had a baby. Oh, yeah? What? What she got? A boy? A girl? Which one? Why y'all trying to defend the fact that this person, what's so hard to accept that this could be a transgender? Why is that so hard to believe? There are transgenders out there. We know that. Let me, I'm going to show y'all some. Let me see here. Just so we can see how easy it is to see that there's a thing called transgender. Look here. All right, I just clicked on a screen, transgender and anger. Look here. Look here. This here, big old transgender here. Transgender city councilwoman confronts Aberdeen store owner over controversial sign. Look at this big person towering over this individual here. This is intimidation, y'all. And they're going to give them special protection. This person don't need no protection. Look at this. It's got a whole foot over this person. But you're going to sit there and talk about you a XX chromosome? And then there's no kind of protection for a true XX chromosome? What the hell? Where are we safe at? Where are the real XX chromosomes safe? Because every time we point out how we're being abused, y'all want to deny it. And Max says, doing the work, ISNT, finding the shortest videos that you can find to criticize and keep trying to push that and prove woman was a man. All I did was point out the stuff. Look at here. Look at this. Look at that. I ain't proving nothing. All I'm doing is pointing out the facts of the facts, baby. You got you a straight pelvis and a straight back. You an XY chromosome, period. I don't care what kind of injection you done took. I don't care what type of surgery you done had to get your genitalia mutilated. You an XY chromosome, baby. I ain't trying to convince nobody of nothing. Tanya says, do they do some counting up your chest for CPR? I look a class like 25 years ago and I don't really recall. Do they counting up on your chest? Oh, you mean for the switch? Yeah, we do a count just to keep up with the compressions and the respirations and stuff. But yeah, see here. Oh, let me smoke here. Let me see here. Holy smokes. See, Beverly Foss says at MAG, no one here is anti-trans. The stance is a self-defense stance. There is no such thing as a trans stance. Thank you. You're either XY or XX. And I'm showing y'all over here that there are people that saying they're transgender. Here's a transgender. Here's a transgender. Here's a transgender. Alleged transgender woman threatens GameStop. Look at this person in there. No, we're going to watch this. We're gonna watch this, MAC, so we can see, so you can see why people are concerned, right? We want you to see why these people are concerned. Some man with delusional thinking in there, you can obviously see he's an XY chromosome, and you're getting angry.
Woman, however you want to say it, that was in a GameStop recently and got upset because they felt that a GameStop employee called them sir. Here's the thing in the situation.
Now, these, okay, they gonna get mad because somebody called them sir. You look like a sir. You look like one.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys the video and I'll come back with my thoughts.
You're not doing credit. You're gonna give me my fucking money back.
Excuse me, sir. There's a young man in here.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
Wow.
It is ma'am.
I can call the police if you'd like me to. You need to settle down.
You need to settle down and mind your business, okay?
Wow.
Ma'am. Once again, ma'am. I said both of you. No, you said sir. Once again.
Wow. 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 And y'all don't think that's scary?
It is ma'am. I actually said both of you guys. Right beforehand, you fucking said sir.
Wow. Wow. Nobody is finding this alarming?
Motherfucker, take it outside. If you want to call me sir again, I will show you a fucking sir. I apologize. Motherfucker. I apologize.
Exactly. Because XX chromosomes don't do that. That's XY, baby. Look at there. Look at that.
I need your corporate number because I'm going to call them and talk about how it's misgendered several times in this store.
Look at that. How entitled. After he didn't just trash their store. But he's got rights.
I need your corporate number now.
Look at that.
Get it for me now. I'm going to ask you to calm down and stop cussing. Give me your corporate number. Well, I'm going to ask you for the 5th time to stop calling me a man because quite clearly I am not.
Whoa. Now, nobody thinks that is delusional thinking. He's in the store in public, threatening and loud. Y'all don't think that's something okay? Come on now. He's looking for somebody to push his button. He is angry. He is fuming and raging. And that's why we have the problem. Thank you, Notorious Kevin Brooks, for your $10 super chat. Sis Ass David Carmina said, keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Now, I told y'all these are some sensitive topics, but I'm about the truth. We're not going to support delusional thinking. If y'all think that this was proper for what this person did just because they are transgender, why should we be allowed to be bullied like this?
I'm sorry for that, ma'am. I'll get you that number. Is that okay?
Oh my goodness.
Get it for me now. I'm asking you to stop. Get it for me now. I'm not cussing. I'm not cussing.
Whoa.
Give me the number.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Look at that. There's a customer right there. He doesn't care about anybody else but himself, right? He's mad because you are there, the biggest XY chromosome in the whole store, and you're mad because somebody identified you as an XY chromosome? What do you think? How are we supposed to know? You mad because we are telling you what we see. These are my eyes. I see an XY chromosome. He should not be allowed. This is dangerous. He could hurt anybody in there. Look how big he is. And he's mad and raging. Why? Because he's full of testosterone. He's an XY. There's certain things that XY chromosomes do. Now, if he's allowed to walk around with this delusional, this is dangerous, y'all. Dangerous.
I will get you that number right now.
He is the only one in there yelling. Everyone, the guy who's working there is trying to keep him down. I'll get you the number right. He's even corrected himself and calling him ma'am now. He's corrected himself. And it's still not good enough for the transgender. What do y'all want? What do y'all want? Everybody in that store was disrespected.
You're just going to keep bucking your gums and disrespecting trans people in this store, which I plan on telling the entire LGBTQ community.
Wow.
Over this.
Wow.
All right, so after watching the video, I looked closely, and this transgender man, I really feel like he was trying to just look for a reason to start a fight with somebody.
Thank you. Okay. All right. And that was, I picked a random one. I picked that one because of the obvious, obvious look. Hey, LA, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. Says at MAC, you ain't you a mod. How are you contradicting the host? That's true. Let's snatch up MAC's wrench. Good point. Yeah. Make like a tree and leave. All right, thank you. Good point there. How are you contradicting the host? I am confused. This is the only channel we need to time out a moderator. Thank you, LA. All right, so yes, the wrench has been confiscated, taken back. Yeah. I don't know what your issue is. If nothing else, y'all know me. I haven't changed. This is my position. I've told you before in the beginning. Math and science. We do not acknowledge delusional thinking. I don't care whose feelings it hurts. This ain't about your feelings. This is reality here. We cannot let this go down, y'all. And this is super sad because, I never really thought about these kind of situations because, I was feeling like, it really didn't affect me. But this is going too far. This is going too far. Too far. Let me try to catch up. Let me see here. Let me see where I'm at. I didn't miss all kind of stuff. Here's some new people here. Robin Ness says, hit them with the science. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let's see. LA says, Babylon is pronounced Babylon. In this case, America, a powerful yet corrupt country. That's what the super chat was referring to. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Sweetscape says, we know all you females can carry a child only. Does that make you sad or offended at that? I'm just showing you the differences. And having that straight pelvis and straight back gives you an advantage because you're going to be moving from the back leg, meaning that you're able to thrust. Females cannot do that. So you're going to be faster than us. You're going to be stronger than us. So it's unfair. And then you get a chance to say, I'm XX. And then when you get upset and you boom, 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 and then you can crush one of us. And it's clear that they have an unliking to the true XX. They have a problem. So if they are walking around with delusional thinking and they are filled with envy, rage, jealousy, because they can't carry a child, they don't have a tilted pelvis. These are bad energies, a bad combination, and waiting for something to explode. So everybody that wants to be in denial and don't want to touch this situation, we are opening ourselves up for some really sad things to happen for the women here in this country. We sitting around talking about all these femicides in these other countries. How about we having it right here, but they just calling it something different? Domestic violence. And they're doing the same like these other countries, covering it up. Letting these XY chromosomes get away with it. Sweet scape. Robin Ness says, all right, I got that one. Let's see. Beverly Foster says at MAC, I respect your point of view, but please omit the profanity when you express yourself. Thank you, Beverly. Let's see here. LeMike says, too many people are noticing it's a man. Yeah. All right, let me just go in and play the video too for all the people that's upset with it. Like I said, whatever. I'm gonna read a few more of these, and you know, the people that's offended at the topic, like I said, it's about the truth here, math and science. We're not worried about feelings. At MX, something isn't right with her, and she's okay being wrong. C. Reeves found it last night, and I verified it. All right. MX said, she's making all this opinion based on a fight and push-ups, just like she watched bits and pieces of Zwinga's live stream and deemed it garbage. Let's see here. See, Baby Sis says, LeMike Seagrass, please tell me how you know. I'm here to get the facts. Let's see. Lena says, this is part of their agenda. Yeah. Look how they get angry, too, when you bring it up. You know, I can just get on here, and then there's always stuff about, you know, women being unalived by these XY chromosomes, and then look how they just blow up, get upset, can't handle the truth, always ready to rage. Queen B says, thank you, Beverly Foster, because as moderators, we can pick him if he keeps upsetting RN with his comments. Thank you. For MAC, please cool your statements, sir. Let's see here. Smokes how? Yelling is not getting your point across. So many call is passionate, but I call it yelling. So, bye. Make like a tree and leave. You don't like it, get out of here. I talk how I want to talk. This is how I get down. You don't like it, beat it. Like I said, this here is truth, science, and math. Daniel, that cool kid, said she might have 2 hips. You see, Judy Horn said, hi, everyone. Happy New Year's. Did anyone notice the person on the floor? The toenails was not polished. Person on the floor? Oh, you mean in the cheap pink tights? I didn't notice the toenails. Yeah, I was too busy laughing at that cheap wardrobe that they tried to pass at Shanquella. Shanquella was a baller. She had it going on. She wouldn't be wearing no cheap swap meet clothes like that. It's an insult for them to say this stuff. Where about you? Let me see. MX said, LA, I'm not gonna lie for a wrench. I'm here for the truth. Okay. Beverly Foster says at MAC, today society is causing people to guess at genders of people. Yeah, why is that so hard to believe, y'all? That's what I'm saying. They just gaslight us. You just see this big old XY chromosome in the GameStop raging with customers there, raging on the staff, the workers. You think I want to go to work to that? And have to calm down some big angry person who obviously has delusional thinking? Let me just play this real quick too, since people have issues with this. Right, so this here is a quick little video. It's about, let me just, all right, so when, let me see here. I tried to break it down. Let me see how I'm gonna explain this. Oh, it's a lot of comments here. Let me get a few more, and then I want to explain something as far as like, you know, people not wanting to recognize this as a problem. Like this is, you know, should be thinking like this isn't normal, because if somebody had anorexia, you would not allow them, they would not be allowed to go around starving themselves we wouldn't be going around to everybody to say, oh, look, she thinks she's fat. So whenever you see her, call her fat, right? Because she identifies with a fat person, but she's anorexic, she's been starving herself, and she's 20 pounds underweight, right? So you think the parents would be responsible to go around and demanding that the school call her a fat cow, and that the school be, you know, everybody has to say that she's fat because she identifies with fat, right? That doesn't happen, right? That person will be getting treatment, therapy to bring them back to reality, that you are not fat, you need the food to live, that this is not right. We wouldn't agree with it. We are not trained to agree with delusional thinking, right? So there was this one kid, I'm gonna show y'all this here little video. This is a video to show how people can have delusional thinking, and that the brain is so powerful to where people could actually believe it. We saw this guy in there snapping off. He's upset. He's furious because people are calling him a male. He's mad. That is enraging him because he's mad that people aren't seeing him as he sees himself, right? What I'm saying is that when this happened, we try to rehabilitate people. So I'm going to show y'all this one video of somebody who has some delusional thinking and what we did about it. All right. So here we go. True story. Uh-oh. Sorry.
For comfort, she snuggles up in the farmyard kennels with...
This is the dialogue.
It's an extraordinary story. A little girl, neglected, rejected, abandoned by her parents. For comfort, she snuggles up in the farmyard kennels with the dogs. That becomes her home. They become her family for the next 6 years. They protect her, feed her, maybe even love her. And in return, she begins to act like them. It's a remarkable case, one that startled the world of science, especially when the doctors tried to teach her to be a normal child. In fact, the film you're about to see reignites the whole nature versus nurture debate, and it could make you think twice about the way we bring up our kids.
Wow. All right, y'all hear that? You hear her vocals? She sounds like a dog. Look at her movements. Look at her movement. This is her brain. She's been abused so bad that she believes she is a dog.
At first, this looks like some kind of...
See that? She's panting. You cannot fake that. She is panting like a dog. Watch her tongue.
Strange hoax. Ukrainian girl, Oksana Malaya, running, jumping, eating and barking just like a dog.
Watch this.
But this is no fraud. Oksana's behavior...
Did you see that? Dogs do that shake. She has been damaged so poorly because she now believes she's a dog. She has trained herself to make this move. Y'all see that? She wet her hair and now she's shaking it out like a dog. We saw her barking like a dog. Watch.
Is the result of the most cruel childhood neglect. Neglect that began when she was 3.
Mum had too many kids. We didn't have enough beds, so I crawled to the dog and started living with her.
Her parents were alcoholics, and one night, too drunk to care, they left their infant daughter outside in the cold. Looking for warmth, Oksana crawled into the farm kennel. Curling up with the mongrel dogs probably saved her life.
I would talk to them. They would.
So the point I'm trying to show y'all in this is that they rescued her. They put her in therapy to rehabilitate her to be a girl, right? They did that because they thought that was abuse. She was doing an excellent job at being a dog. She had the barking down pat, and then I'm gonna show y'all some more moves that
would bark, and I would repeat it. That was our way of communication.
Keep watching. Watch this.
For the next 6 years, from the age of 3 to 8, the kennel was Oksana's home.
So from 3 to 8. So she had all this time to master being a dog. She lost her use of her language. They had to teach her how to talk, right?
And the dogs her family. She had very little human contact, and when finally discovered, it was obvious there'd been catastrophic consequences for Oksana's development.
Look at that. Look at that. You see how she's doing that? Her brain has trained her body to gallop around like a freaking dog. She's doing a good job at it. Why didn't they just let her stay a dog?
Than a human child.
She was doing a better job at being a dog than dude was being a woman. But they didn't. Why? Because that's delusional thinking. So they rescued her. What is the difference, y'all? Why are we allowing it to go? Because, come on now. That's all I'm saying here. That's all I'm saying here. You see, Bougie Barbie says, I fully support transgender people, but I don't think they have the right to force people to call you a pronoun that you are uncomfortable calling you. Yeah. And then 2, you have to try to convince everybody to go along with this crazy narrative. That's not true. So you are forcing people to believe your lie. Tanya Carter says, oh, you are referring to the aggression. Yeah, my daughter is a big girl, but she would not behave that way. Exactly. C. Reeves says at MX and Karen Brewer, where are the pics of the pregnancy or baby real or fake? The authorities will have to verify the gender to decide who she gets locked up with, male or female prisoners. Exactly. So people come over here and they say, Dejanay's had a baby. What kind of baby? What baby? Boy, girl, nothing. We get no type of nothing to verify this baby. If it's a baby, what kind of a baby? If somebody had something, usually they'll say, oh, she got a little boy. Oh, she got a boy. She got a little girl. You have 2 choices. You either got a little boy or a little girl. Which is it? Beverly Fox says, I remember this video. It cracked me up. Okay, yeah, exactly. So I always show that because when people have these other, issues, we rehabilitate them. We do not agree with delusional thinking. I'm just saying that she was doing a great job at being a dog, right? She had the bark down pat. She walked like him. She did the whole thing. Why didn't they just let her go with that? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't read that. Arnisha says, yes, absolutely delusional. Thank you. Let's see. PM Chan said at MAC is a moderator. Yeah, not anymore. You see, Baby Sis says, I heard Shanquella's mother say that Dejanay had a baby less than a year ago. I can't think of a reason she would lie about that. I wish I could find that video too. What if the video that we see of the attack, we are told that is Dejanay Jackson doing the attack. We are told that is Shanquella Robinson being attacked and unalived in that video. We don't know for sure. Like those are, I couldn't pick that person out in a lineup. It's what I'm saying from the figure in that video, the movements, the body frame is that of an XY chromosome. So I don't know if maybe they saying that's Dejanay. Maybe it's some kind of conspiracy where they're blaming it on a real X chromosome. But it's obvious that whoever is in that video is an XY chromosome. Let me play it. Let me see who has one that's not super. What did we saw it yesterday? So let's see what we watched on yesterday. We can just pick it from that one. Let's see. Was this it? For those that need to see what I'm talking about here. Baby Sis says, I heard Shanquella. Oh, I already just read that. Arnisha says, Beverly Foster, yeah, when I saw it myself, I was bursting up laughing. Please calm down, all around attributed. We don't like you upset. You do your thing. Yeah, that's me. I'm a fire sign, and I calm down very quickly, but I will, I'm combustible, especially if my integrity is questioned. I am very proud to say that I am on the side of truth. And if anybody questions my integrity, this is who you're gonna meet. And if I'm wrong about anything, I have no problems with admitting I'm wrong. But I'm giving you science and math, and nobody's gonna tell me that 2 + 2 does not equal 4. No one's going to tell me, I don't care who the person is, that 2 + 2 is 6. Miss V, thank you so much, though. I'm calm. And that's how I talk, y'all. So I'm not upset with anybody. It's all in love, right? I don't have no grudges, no nothing. So Sweetscape says you can come here every night, David, and hear the same thing over and over again. Yep, because the truth remains the same. The truth doesn't change, it is what it is. Jane D says, unless was witnessed, Dejanay pushed that baby out. Their statement is irrelevant, male or female. He, she, still unalive Shanquella. Exactly. The issue is that people, mostly XX chromosomes, are concerned because it's scary. That's scary. That at any time I can just pull off the mask and be like, surprise, I got XY. Let's see here. Alicia Renee says, if the authorities know the truth about XY, they need to spit it out. How about they spit it out when they said they charged XY with the femicide? Yeah, that's what I need to do. Let me go ahead and put this definition of femicide up there. This is other reasons why people are suspicious of the gender, because of the charge of femicide. Let me see here. Let me close it for you. boxes and go here. All right, go here with the definition of femicide. This is the Merriam-Webster dictionary definition. Merriam-Webster is a reputable source, a dictionary. Femicide, it's a noun. Plural is femicides. The definition is the gender-based murder of a woman or girl by a man. Read it one more time. Femicide, it's a noun. Plural, femicides. The gender-based murder of a woman or girl by a man. That's the definition. Some of you will comment and say, well, that's not the Mexican definition. That's not what it means in Mexico. This is the definition that I'm presenting. So when you come with your comment that it's not the Mexican definition, where is the Mexican definition? Here's my proof. Here's my part of the equation. Here's mine. So until you can come up with something better, another reputable source for the definition, I'm cool with accepting Merriam-Webster's version. Oh, I didn't read that. Sorry. Alicia Renee said, okay, I did. Yeah, so that's what got me on that point there. I want to show you that because this to me means that they did tell us, because this is what led some of us to, consider what we, thought we had solved in this thing here. Where is, because I did go ahead and get the, here we go. I'm going to read off, let me see here. I can't really drop it there, but let me share this here. I'm going to read the definition for this here, for what Mexico is saying. I did a little bit of research. It's here we go. All right. This is what is Mexican government definition of femicide. In Mexico, the term femicide refers to the murder of a woman because of her gender. This includes cases where the victim is killed because she refused to comply with certain gender roles or expectations, or because she was perceived as a threat to the male perpetrator's sense of power or control. That's the definition. The rest of this is some case studies and stuff like that. So it's the same thing they said by a male. Okay? MX says at PM channel, yes, I'm a mod. Okay, never mind. Let me go back. I'm late. I'm late. Tanya says, what is the proof, baby sis? Let me scroll. Oh my goodness. I'm way. Ooh. Okay. Let me try to calm down a little bit here and see if there's any new people. Here's a new name. Hey, formerly living girl says, I think that was a necklace. Uh-oh, I missed a few more things here. All right, so Sierra says, not only a man, look how strong in the face she is. There's no softness in that face at all. Yeah, well. Oh my goodness. And Max says Shanquella was not naked during the fight. Do your work. There was a tag on the back of a flesh-toned bodysuit. She has a back full of tats, so you see them. Let me find the video. I'm just gonna pick one from when we first got started here. And let's see here. Oh, actually, I can just pick Martin's video. His video is good, and it has the fight scene in it. And also, we have Geraldo in there and the interpreter admitting that she was naked. Here we go. Let's go do that so we can have the naysayers to see what's going on here. See, what was his name? Martin. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and move over here. See which one of those videos was it? Was it this one? Here we go. Hello world, it's time to do some shopping. Come on, get happy. All right. Let's see here. Share the screen. And see, Baby Sis said at Sierra, the truth is there are lots of hard-faced, brutish-looking women out there. Let's see here. Skip. All right. Helen says, you are too funny. I just laughed out loud. Thanks for the truth. You are welcome. Yep. Sometimes you got to, spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down. Yep. Laugh clown. Okay, here we go. Ooh, this is a lot, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch up, but I'm just going to scoop down here and pick a rent. Oh, here go a new name. I like to see the new names. So we do here. Let's see. Thank you, David. David said, get them likes up. Thank you. Let's see here. Mona D says, hello, Treya, and everyone. Likes the video. Thank you. What's up, Karen Bell? Karen Bell said, in the U.S., they will let her be a dog. Kids in public schools have cat litter in bathrooms. What? This don't make no sense, y'all. This doesn't make any sense. Like I said, I'm 52, for those you don't know. Like this, I mean, really? This. Hey, Millie Love, new name here. Her mom said she didn't even know her. She probably heard that from other people just like we did. Exactly. And I have never heard anyone to say the gender of this baby, only that she's had a baby. It's like they're trying to convince, I don't see why you just can't accept and say, okay, oh yeah, they're transgender. Why? Because y'all want to keep trying to fool people? Ross says at Canberra, we don't profess to know everything about any of them, but you make statements like you have a lot of real information. We're just saying give proof. All right. And Mac, I agree. My child is from North Carolina okay. All right, let's go on and get this video going here.
Accounts and people that are actually exploiting Shanquella's. And one of the girls that looks like meant to be on this trip to Cabo is acting suspect. I also have a correction in this video, so keep watching so I can explain that to you near the end. So it is really important to know what is fake, because basically when tragedy happens and it goes viral, etc., you have a thing called internet vultures. These are people that do certain things for a motive.
All right, so he said that, right? This here video was December 5th, okay? I always think it's important to see the dates, right? December 5th, this was before, they had to find out about all these little lies and stuff. So this is how we can tell if there's been some addition or subtracting to the original equation.
Number one is now there's an account on Instagram pretending to be Shanquella's mother. I believe this has already been spoken about, but I don't think it's pushed out enough because there's a lot of people on Instagram still under the comments of this account believing to be Shanquella's mother when it's not. It's very noticeable to tell that this is not Shanquella's mother, because when you go down and actually see the first post around the time when the story first went viral, you guys will see that the pictures that this person used was not actually Shanquella. This was the model that Shanquella used for her boutique show. Why would her own mother mistaken what her daughter looks like? That's not good.
And then too, okay, yeah. Right? So then we see people putting up pics, right? What if the pic they putting up ain't the real Dejanay? This ain't Shanquella.
That happened. And a lot of misleading information has
or
came
the person that was
from this.
in there fighting, right? Because I know I can't tell who the real people are. I'm accepting that they're saying that that person is Dejanay and that the other, the victim is Shanquella. But I can't tell by the video who those people are. They don't look like the pictures. I can't tell. So that's why we are questioning. I'm a Sagittarius. Yeah. Sagittarius.
Instagram page. And in fact, they actually blocked me after I called them out on their booth. Now, what's weird about this is that this person is not really gaining anything from this, because like, who would go on there and pretend to be Shanquella's mother, right? They're not putting a GoFundMe account that I can see, nothing. And all I can say is that there's weird, sick individuals on the internet that like to get attention. And that's the only thing I can think of, unless they plan to do something later on in the future with this IG account. Make sure you share this, guys, because people really need to know that that account is not Shanquella's mother. Number 2 is Champagne. Champagne is a person on Bingo, looks like a new person trying to gain followers and attention on.
Do you know what happens if you pour sugar into a carved out onion? This is a remedy.
All right, let me see here. Okay, so let me see here. Hey, Nikki Fabulous, new name here. Welcome to the All Around Natural Beauty RN channel. See, how come none of Dejanay's friends or enemies haven't come forward to defend or set the record straight? The only community who is united and will protect each other is the alphabet community. Yeah. Well, maybe that's them coming over here talking about you had a baby. You know, that I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question, Nikki Fabulous. Let's see. Beverly Foster says at MAC, please stop saying the word for boo. Let me see. Jan D says, I have gone into some places where the bathrooms are labeled male and female or other. So that will be Dejanay's destination if they have prison facilities updated to support this new world order. Yeah, and the thing too is that would it be fair to put, if Dejanay is an XY chromosome, would it be fair to put the XY chromosome who says they identify as an XX chromosome in a prison with other XX chromosomes for unaliving a true XX chromosome? Is that fair? Does that even make sense? Or because they identify with being an XX chromosome, they should get a get out of jail free card? That they should demand some to see the balls? They want to call corporate because somebody said that I was a guy because I took my wig off? I need to see your balls. And see, Baby Sis says, Mexico didn't know the difference between panties and a bonnet. I don't expect much there. Exactly, right? What not at 18 plus? All right. Okay. Here go new name. What's up, Anna? Anna said the island of Puerto Rico is also devastated by this horrible femicide. Oh, we stand by Puerto Rico has the femicide law. The femicide here is a crime committed to a woman just because she is a woman. Thank you, Anna. All right. Yeah, so we see that women all over are, suffering. And that's why we are concerned, because if you guys are pretending to be XX to trick people and stuff, it's not right. It's not right. It's not right. Let's see here. I've seen this. She was raised as a dog. Yeah, okay. So I'm way up there. All right, Mondi, go on, Mondi, said, Quilla had no chance against that giant. Exactly. Judy Horn said, that was a nameplate. Donisha, love my RN and my community family. I still eating popcorn. Love you guys. I know mine got cold I lost it. Thank you. Karen says, Rob, I told you night before last, some of my info, I was ridiculed and bullied. I decided to keep it to myself. All right. Let's see. New name here. Hey, Carolyn, why don't you use your own work instead of always reading off others? I don't know what you're talking about. Melanie Hart said, if she has on a flesh tone bodysuit, why did they change? Let me go back to this. Where's that question at? Why don't you use your own work instead of always reading off others? My own work. All right. So the work that everyone is using are the video that shows Dejanay Jackson unaliving Shanquella Robinson. That's the only work that's there. So I'm giving my reaction to the work that's already out there. So that's why I don't have any work, because I wasn't there filming Dejanay Jackson unaliving Shanquella Robinson. That's why. Carolyn. Let's see here. Melanie says, if she has on flesh tone bodysuit, why did they change her into a t-shirt and biker shorts with her stomach showing? Exactly. Come on. Thank you. Y'all so busy, not y'all, but some of you are so busy sitting up here judging and condemning, not doing anything. Yet y'all don't want to believe how obvious this is with these lies, right? So y'all coming up in here, not y'all, but some of you in Mac, how much she had on the flesh tone bodysuit. Yeah, so then now, so they took the flesh tone bodysuit off to put on a cheaper version of some other tight, hard to get on clothes. Okay, so come on, y'all. Let's see here. Sierra says, I think her parents would know if their child was naked. The mom and the dad both said she was beat while naked. Thank you. That's why I was playing this one video. Who was that back up? You can go on back up here. Get back with this here, Carolyn. Yeah, the reason why I'm not using my work, because I don't have any work. So I'm playing these people's work so I can pick out the bones and help everybody else see these lies. That's why. Because I have the truth. All I have is the truth. So all I have is the truth, Carolyn. Let's see here. Baby Sis says at Melanie Hart, there is a photo of Shanquella in a flesh-toned romper, crouched down near a swimming pool at a resort somewhere. So I guess somebody thought she would sleep in her clothes. Yeah, we need to see that pic, Baby Sis. Tanya Carter says she's better this straightening put before she goes to jail. Oh, she better get this straightened out before she goes to jail. Yeah, I'm saying they just do an x-ray, do the KUB, and we can see what type of pelvis you have. Put the pelvises out there, right? You see, Carolyn said, and yes, you can put clothes on a dead body because I have for years. With the help of other CNAs over 45 years, right? So I'm not saying that physically somebody can't put on clothes on a body. I'm saying that a body that's all broken up and that's just been unalived before your eyes, most people, most regular people, wouldn't have the mental fortitude to try to figure out how to put a t-shirt over a head that's been ripped off of a body. Some people wouldn't feel comfortable putting some tight pants on someone with severe spinal cord injuries. That's what I'm saying, Carolyn. Tanya said at the WND, at the win. Let me go to the bottom and start moving up. Okay, I'm pretty caught up here. Let's see here. Here's a new name. Millie Love One says they were doing that in some prisons, and the women have been coming up pregnant. Okay, because that Y chromosome came on out, right? That's what I'm saying, y'all. Okay, this is delusional thinking. There's no such thing. It's either, there's only two, an XY chromosome or an XX. That's the human species. That's it. That would be horrible if somebody an XY can unalive an XX and then go do time with other XXs. You in there for unaliving an XX. Mary Ann Hollis, hey, hello, says, yes, if she changes her sex but was born a man, she's going to women's prison. If she chooses, they get choices. Wow. 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 Beverly Foster says at MAC, who's doing what? Jan D says, when it's time to slam the bars closed, that's when they remember what the Most High created them to be. Yeah. This makes me sad to read that. I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true. C. Reeve says, Ariane, did you say I need to see your balls or see your balls when you were talking about the prison choice of male, female? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. I need to see your balls. Oh, I said balls. Because the one transgender that was angry at the store, he was saying that. He wanted to see, you know how they do that. I need to see your manager. That's what I was making fun of that. Let's see here. Brown Sugar said yes at MAC. All right. Oh, Mr. CKB said, hey, Ariane, I came late to the party. I see you putting that overtime work in. Never mind the troll haters. Keeping on. Thank you so much, Mr. CKB. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. They put a black shirt on top of her. You still trying, huh? Okay, Emmett. That's not doing the work. Yeah. So if somebody, just unalive somebody, right? And they were trying to get out there really fast. Do y'all think that they took the time to intricately put those clothes on the body? First, they had to take them off, right? Because y'all saying now that there was a nude, taupe color, tight suit on, right? So they would have to have removed it, right? Let me just go and finish playing this video so I can get out of here. Because y'all, not all y'all, but some of y'all. Here we go. All right. This is why I'm playing it, because he gonna put all up in here. I don't even need to do no work. I just play this here, point out the bones. What I do.
Actually pretended to be Shanquella's
Don't
cousin.
be hating.
And it was just, I come on Bingo to get away from a lot of bullshit going on. You feel me? And to just see her on Bingo, bro, that's hurt.
Who this beautiful girl was. Like, who is your cousin? Like, who is she?
Yeah. Was 25 years old, y'all. She was a boss bitch.
And continued to spread false information on the site.
After they filter, they took her credit card and went out to the club.
Now, see, people just talking lies and all that kind of stuff, right?
That's when the money part coming up at about them stealing. They stole her money. And they stole her credit card and went out to the club. Came back. While she was dead now, they put pajamas on her because she was naked. They put pajamas on her, put her up in the chair.
See, all lies. All lies. Now, when they show the fight scene, I'm going to show y'all how those are lies.
Like, propped her up in the
I'm
chair.
sorry, the
like,
attack scene.
Type shit, first of all. You feel me? And they went out to the club, came back the next morning. They called 911, hung up the phone. They got their shit. They got the plane, came back to the Charlotte.
This lady Champagne is acting as if.
Now we know that that's a lie because they had to have the contact with the people there because they had to excuse. They already had the story of the alcohol poison. So this person, that lady, is telling, you know, a bunch of lies. Mary Ann Holly says, y'all should read the book called Convict's Candy. It's based on true stories. And I did a bid over 20 years ago. I knew a person born a man. You couldn't tell unless she told you. Wow. Wow. Carolyn said, did you know that doctor was not? Or are you asking, how did I know that that wasn't a doctor? Because a doctor would have been rendering medical care, not just standing around or squatting down. A doctor would not have done CPR on an injured body without first immobilizing it. These are basic first aid principles. That's how I know it wasn't a doctor. Let's see. Formerly Living Girl says, or XXY. That's present a male. That presents a male. Okay. Yeah. All right. Like I said, according to science and math, XY chromosome or XX. That's it. That is it. Let's see. Carolyn says, do you know what the doctor? Wait. Do you know that doctor was not certified to do the autopsy? He was not. Yeah. I'm going by the death certificate. We have not seen an autopsy report. The death certificate states the injuries and the cause of death. And that's what we're going by. Regardless of if the information came from an autopsy or a death certificate, we know that the cause of death is severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation. And that after receiving that type of injury, that said injury, that the life expectancy, the lifespan is 15 minutes. And that's all we need to know. Those are the facts. That is the information that you need to solve the equation. The rest of the stuff is fluff. Let's see, Beverly Frost said at MAC, power to the people. Okay, I think I know what's up with you tonight. Okay, laugh out loud. All right, I don't know what's up with folks tonight. Thank you, Ari, and I appreciate you having this channel. Thank you, C. Reeves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, certified. Let me say, Kai Runya says, I don't believe they dressed her, and I don't believe they moved her. Elise is a CNA, though. I just don't believe those pictures. I think they tried to pretend they just found her when the maid did. Yeah, so we're going to finish up on this video here because we're going to hear the
I think she was speaking
video.
to Shanquella.
You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be some hate right there already, girl.
I don't think this is the
But
right
she looked out for everybody. She paid for the whole trip. That's
yeah,
why
this
when
ain't
she
the
said
one.
she was...
Let me go get the right one. This ain't the one. Let me see, which one is it? Yeah, there's nothing in that one there. Let's see here. Was it this one? Okay, let me one second. Okay, this is it. Yeah, this is the one. Hello world, it's time to do some shopping. Come on, get happy. All right, so here we go. Let me see. Get back over here with the sharing of the screen. Uh-oh. Okay, so let me see here. Boom.
What happened and what we know so far with the whole situation with Shanquella Robinson. I am also going to give you my opinions and different perspective. I will definitely let you know when it's an opinion and won't pass it as fact.
Well, Shanquella was sweet, very kind. She had a heart of gold. She loved everybody, and pretty much everybody loved her. She didn't mistreat nobody. No one could possibly ever say anything bad about her because she was a good person.
Shanquella Robinson, 25 years old from Charlotte, had a smile that'd light up the room. Amazing learner, she graduated Winston-Salem State University. Had a heart of gold, would give out chances. With her friends, they TikTok dances. But don't think she was just gaming. Had her own business that was popular with Kid Braden. A thriving CEO of Seekmore. Owned a woman clothing boutique store. Loved to travel, did it major. Recent visits, Tennessee, Vegas, Jamaica. Her next trip set to go. Her and a group of friends to Cabo, Mexico.
Her family says the next morning she was dead.
This all started when Shanquella and...
All right, Baby Sis says a real doctor would have medevaced Shanquella immediately, no matter what anybody else in the room said. Exactly. Exactly.
And some friends decided to go to Cabo, Mexico, what it sounds like to celebrate some of their birthdays. And they end up planning to go on this vacation over the weekend in October. Now, the people that went with Shanquella to Cabo was Winter Donovan, Khalil Cook, who was best friends with Shanquella for 5 years.
And he'd been to the family house, all been on trips together, just good time.
Alyssa Hyatt, Malik Dyer, Dejanay Jackson, and Najee Wiggins.
All I know that she went to college with him.
You know him? She said, I know of him. I just know she went to school with him.
Now they end up going to a luxury villa called
Y'all see it? That luxury villa. Look at how big and spacious it is.
Linda 32, run by a company called Cabo Villas. Now, when they got to the location, they all had to sign in. Najee was arriving the next day, and apparently someone signed him in.
I didn't sign it. And the only reason why my name was on there is because you had to have your name on the list to get past the gate. If your name wasn't on the list, they would not let you up to your building. They printed my name and signed my name, which is not my signature or my print.
When you look at Nazee's passport, you see his signature. It is very different from what is on the paper. Anyway, seems like Shanquella is a very free-spirited person. She's having a good time while she's there. She's skinny dipping.
We got our first day, buddy.
All right. Now, y'all heard that. I had been saying, thought I heard him saying we got our first body, right? But he said our first dead body. Our first dead body. Just need to move it back just a little bit so y'all, just in case I was the only person that, just kind of felt like I just heard that.
Dead buddy.
Sorry.
Dipping.
We got our first dead buddy. Buddy. She too full.
Now, my opinion on this is that Khalil was figuratively speaking. It just so happened that it ended up becoming a reality. Anyway, I digress. At the villa, they offer another service for having a chef come and cook Mexican food. During this time, her mother ends up giving her a call.
And they were sitting there drinking,
She told me they had a chef. They was getting ready to eat. They was eating tacos, something, salad or something they was eating. And I said, well, okay, I love you. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
How we do it, because we used to drink,
Drink! Okay, we heard two voices, right? Look at everybody's expression and face. Look at the eerie energy there. Nobody is no fun.
And that night, they end up playing a drinking card game.
They were playing a game.
Here we go. All right. Y'all watch. You can already see the arch in the back from the S-shaped spine. Soon as she come up, look at her. She comes up just like that because she has a tilted pelvis and an S-shaped spine. So she automatically is doing her lady push-ups because subconsciously, you know, she's just doing it, right? Let's keep going.
Winter, come on now.
Look at that. Perfect form. Perfect form. No military, no arts there. Down up. Down up.
You know you weren't working on up.
Right? But I'm even trying to make it look like I'm struggling here. But look how effortlessly that was rendered.
Upper body when you was working out. Come on, let me see what you got, Winter. Winter, what is that? What a card, man. These people here.
Now, either it was a part of the game, or maybe they just decided to go skinny dipping.
It's not free for me because, y'all, it don't take that long to get naked.
All right, she says something is not something for me. It don't take that long to get naked. It's not something. I don't hear what she said. I'm going to just pull it back just a little bit, see if you can make out what she said.
To go skinny dipping.
It's not free for me because, y'all, it don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at? She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What?
All right, listen to the voice.
They what Gold said, they crew.
Oops. All right, so MX says, Barely Foster, we good. Okay, I'm glad everybody made up. Cool. All right, LaJessica says, see you guys tomorrow. I have to get back to work before they fire me. Yes. Thank you, LaJessica, for participating and coming over here, helping to keep justice for Shanquella Robinson alive. Thank you. Kim, hey, Kim. Says, I wish they would make the arrest already. They have the evidence they need. Exactly. But yeah, so let's see here. C. Reeves said, RN, I know I do not have the endurance to do what you do tonight, night after night. After seeing the video, I was sick for days, couldn't eat, sleep. Thank you again for your channel. We need to lift each other up. I'm just saying, I agree with you. Yeah, this is tough. You know, this is tough. This is emotional. It's emotionally draining. You know, I spend time crying. This be heavy for me too. You know, it's heavy for me too. You know, but we all in this together, and y'all give me the strength to keep coming back to do this. But thank you so much for the appreciation. Yes, this is it's hard, you know, and then we get John Q up here and he's so descriptive and these things, you know, and then we have the video here. You have to keep seeing this. This is difficult. And then we have to go back and forth with, you know, fighting off or just, you know, dissecting the looting and, you know, bringing people back to reality and stuff. Yeah, it could does take some patience. Thank you so much, C-Reeves. I appreciate the appreciation. Baby Sis says, at Kim, they need that toxicology report, autopsy, and phone records. Those take a while. Yeah, I think they've, I know that we've heard Nancy Grace say that, you know, one of those FBI people had admitted that they did subpoena the IP addresses for those phones. So we should be good. All right. Let me see here. MX says, at LaJessica, thanks for coming. Please come back and support RN. I won't make comments tomorrow. Whatever. Let's see here. C. Reeves says, how do we send emails to RN? I did put it down. Let me see if it's still part of my copy paste. Nope. God darn it. It is allaroundnaturalbeauty@gmail.com. At gmail.com. Okay, here we go. allaroundnaturalbeauty@gmail.com. Yeah, there we go. And thank you for asking. Let's see here. Steph Rez says suspect how Kylie took vid of her in pool and then went inside. I think they planned to leave her floating, but she got out and found them scheming. Yeah. Good one. Okay, so let's get on back here. Okay, again, here we go. Come right on back here. Other ways that you can tell are the placement of, where these hips are located at, right? Look at that. I wish I had that one comment to the person.
At this point, you definitely feel that something's going on here. The girls are obviously not naked. One's laying on the bed, and they completely ignored her when she was calling out to them. The following day, Shanquella was attacked in her bedroom. Now, allegedly, according to Winter on her IG Live, I'm still looking into this to see where this originally came from. If you guys know, please let me know in the comment section below, or if there is someone I can reach out to who can confirm if that is Winter's voice. But apparently,
they were fighting because Quilla did some crazy shit while she was drunk.
Listen to that, how that sounds. They were fighting because Quilla did some crazy while she was drunk. Right? So they got the little justification out there. It just sounds like a lie. It sounds like a lie to cover something up. Winter can't fight that big behind. Kyrania says, that is super creepy how he spoke that into existence. But I really believe he was just saying she was the first to fall asleep. Okay, we'll give it. We will give it.
He basically told her, let's fight. I don't want to drag you out of the bed. Chloe didn't want to.
Wait a minute. What did she say? Who told her? Wait a minute.
She was drunk. She basically told her, let's fight. I don't want to drag you out of the bed. Chloe didn't want to. And that's how that happened.
At this point, it's really hard to work out if this was in the morning or if this happened in the afternoon. Due to looking outside how it looks like the sun is rising, but it could also mean that the sun is setting. As well as that, the sunshine reflection on the wall tells me that this is either morning or in the afternoon. Shanquella in the video was nude, and Dejanay had her bonnet on and was in her sleeping night.
Okay.
They did have fun, they were drinking, so there is a possibility that they slept the whole day until the afternoon. My opinion, though, is that this was in the morning because it doesn't make sense to be on vacation somewhere. You wouldn't fly to a whole other country just to sleep in. You only have 3 days there, and you would want to go out, explore Cabo. Now, I'm going to play the video, but I am going to blur everything out but keep the sound.
Okay.
Quilla, can you at least fight back?
No.
At least
all right, y'all see that there? Look at it, head way down. Look at this person coming to do a direct attack to finish the job.
At least fight back, something.
Get up, bro, get up.
Yeah.
All right. Saying okay, and Dejanay going okay, and goes to attack her. Shanquella puts her hands up. Dejanay starts throwing punches left, right to her face. At one point, Shanquella does swing back, but looks like to try to push her off. And then you can hear either Malik or Khalil say, can you at least fight back? Which is...
And why did he say, can you at least fight back? Like they already knew what the outcome was going to be, but can you at least fight back? Right? Because when we start the scene, we hear two people say, okay, right? And they're saying that was supposed to be the two of them, right? Saying, okay. Why do we hear the voice saying, Quilla, can you at least fight back? right? What was the okay part about? And at least fight back, right? So that means like, okay, we already know this about to go down, but can't you at least fight back? You know, give us a little something. That's why I feel like it, sounds like it was planned, because why are we asking Quilla to at least fight back? Fight back what?
Is really sad is not a fight. This is an assault. Shanquella is getting attacked. You need to step in, but these cowards did it. While Dejanay continues punching her, she then turns around to get away, and Dejanay hooks her by the neck and twists her and throws her like a rag doll, and her back, Shanquella's back, hits the corner of the bed. Dejanay continues throwing blows at the back sides of Shanquella's face and head. She then knees her and continues punching her, then stops. Shanquella is in a sitting position, and Dejanay backs up. What I also observed is that Winter was holding a phone, and from what it looks like, was on FaceTime.
All right, but that's what I wanted to show y'all on that. Let's see here. Let me get on back on over here. And I'm just going to finish reading up these comments, and then we'll, pick back up tomorrow, and we'll go from there. But again, here we are with our facts tonight. C. Reeves says, chat room, please give RN her flowers. And for the haters, I am new and don't know RN and not related, just believing in lifting others. Thank you so much, C. Reeves. Appreciate that. Yeah. Sugar says, thank you. She really thought she was with friends. So sad. Yeah. And that's why I say to y'all, we need to learn how to stop, look, listen, and feel for vibes, feel for energy. You want to know what it feels like when somebody is jealous of you, hates you, have bad energy towards you, and they're quiet about it. You want to know what that feels like. You want to know how to spot a fake smile, right? You want to know how to feel the energy. Like I said before, tension is palpable. You can walk into a room that people have just been arguing in, and you can feel the tension. You can feel like, oh, I'll come back. You can feel it. You want to keep your antenna on. Keep your antenna up and on. You see, Baby Sis says, I'm not convinced that Winter in that audio. That's talking? Yeah. Who knows? I'm just saying, like, who knows? Who knows? But like I said before, all we do know is all we need to know. We saw the video. We saw the injury get inflicted. We can match up the injuries with what's been reported on the death certificate. We saw when those injuries were inflicted. We know that 15 minutes after those injuries were inflicted, that was the time of death. That was the life expectancy for that injury. Hey, Millie Love says, you should play the trailer to the movie Body, Body, Bodies. In the movie, the friends are unaliving each other, and when you see a blank body, you're supposed to say body, body, body 3 times. Okay, Step Fred says, yeah, I mean, why tell her to go get the proof or go get in the pool if they weren't going to get in? Yeah. Baby Sis, I don't know. Maybe that would be a way to catch her naked too, but I don't know. It's a good question. Baby Sis says at Millie Love 1, that's a conspiracy theory started by others elsewhere. We don't do conspiracy theories over here. That's true. Millie Love says he said body, body, body 3 times, just like the game they were playing in the movie. Donisha says at Baby Sis, now I'm lost. I have no idea what the book means. Ooh, y'all still with me here? Let's see here. NMAC. NMAC says at series, if you're referring to me, I'm far from a hater. I've been here since day one, and I've donated to the RN. I just disagreed with a couple things. And you're free to disagree. Y'all know I don't care about people disagreeing, right? That's right. That's how it is. You have to be okay with being able to still stand up for yourself and have forgiveness and not just be holding a grudge and nothing like that. Yes, MMAC has been here from day one, and that's all good. But still, I don't care who the person is. I'm gonna still stand up for what I believe is not what I believe, for what I know is the truth. So, yep. And MMAC is, he's cool. I mean, I don't keep no negative energy about anybody, but yeah. Donisha, meaning I keep it real. We know you keep it real, baby. Sis keeping it real. All right. MMAC said that sounds like a man. Oh, I missed a few things there. No, it doesn't, MMAC. Y'all need to stop over here. Okay, I'm going to get a few more of these, and we're going to get the benediction. All right. MMAC says smoking can alter your voice. Dejanay is Jamaican. I won't say more. Oh, my goodness. Why are we making up all these excuses? We got to get an excuse for everything. Just the excuse, though, but no proof. Brown Sugar said, not at all, MMAC. And Kai Runya said, somebody said that wasn't Winter speaking on the IG Live. I don't know if it was or not, but would be dumb to say anything. Look how Nazir exposed himself. Exactly. Yeah. And see, Donisha says at Millie Love, I want to see that movie, but I'm not paying for it. I'm paying for it to look at it. Yeah, I don't know. I never even heard it. Y'all brought it to me, so I don't know. I'll see if I have some time tomorrow. See if I could look it up and see anything about it. I just don't have the time to dedicate to watching any of this stuff here, y'all. Let's see, Denise. Okay, I already said that. And Millie Love said, "Baby sis, it's still an interesting trailer to watch, especially since the movie came out. And it's a new movie. Oh, now y'all making me interested." Ernie says it was planned. And Steph says, why did girls' voices say, why does she need to fight back? Premeditation. Let's see, Copper Essential Herbal Products. All right. The maid found her at noon. Yeah, we heard the maid found her in the seated position that she was in. That's right. That's why I wanted to keep finishing this video here, because he's going to tell on himself here. Hey, Emily, what's going on? Emily says, what are you eating? You was so wide open. Popcorn. I don't know. Millie Love, it's disparaging to Shanquella's memory, and people are saying that's why she was attacked. It wasn't. I missed something there. Sierra says, I love you, RN. The realness. I put in my 2 cents. I'll be back for the next line. Thank you so much for your 2 cents. Your 2 cents is very valuable. It's worth a lot more than 2 cents. Thank you, Sierra. MX says, RN, please play Dejanay's voice during the fight and take a poll. Take a poll on Dejanay's voice. What poll are we taking to see if that's her voice or not? Let's see here. Ernie Williams says they're all guilty. Justice for Shanquella. Yes. Let's see here. Like I started, she is bashing this on push-ups and a fight. What about her voice? What do you mean the voice? That has nothing to do with the skeletal structure. You can take hormones and your voice could change. The skeletal structure remains the same. You cannot change this. This is formed at conception. If you have an X chromosome, you're going to get this. This is the female pelvis. If you have an XY chromosome, you're going to get the male pelvis. That's it. A voice is no indication of a person's gender. Not the voice. The reason why I pointed out the push-ups was because it validates this here. This is the reason. Most of the older people, most of us Gen Xers remember back in PE and health classes when they had the women, the girls do the half push-ups because of during those times they used to be more cautious of women's backs. They used to check our backs for scoliosis and things like that because of this S shape in the spine. They also wanted us to do the half push-ups because of the tilted pelvis and the S shape in the spine. So we're not putting all that pressure on the low back. And that's why Winter normally went off into lady push-ups because she has an arch in the back and a tilted pelvis. I'm not saying that women cannot do full military push-ups. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying the reason why we were encouraged to do half push-ups was because back in the day, they used to take that into consideration. But as times changed, they started trying to make things gender neutral, not recognizing that the reason why they had lady push-ups and men push-ups was because of the skeletal differences there. So MAC, that's why I pointed the push-ups out because they were doing push-ups and it's an easy clue to see. And yes, there are women that do full military push-ups. I'm just showing you when people aren't thinking in the natural state, people are going to do what their bodies normally do. And the reason why I pointed out in the fight was because the Dejanay person that they're seeing is Dejanay and they're doing the attack is showing movements that an XY chromosome skeleton would produce. That's what I'm saying. This is not my opinion. These are my observations, and I've shown you the skeleton. I've shown you the pelvises. I've shown it to you. You cannot change this. You can get some cosmetic surgery. You can take hormones. You can have your genitalia mutilated and cut off. They cannot add a vagina to this. There's no space for it. The creator did not intend for anything to be inside of this area. It was not designed for that. This was. And that's why if you have this skeletal frame, you're going to be slower and weaker because you weren't designed to be strong. You were designed to carry babies. Okay, so let's go ahead and get finished up here. Oh, look here. What's up, Jess? I'm probably late on that here. You still in there? Hey, Jess, what's going on? And see, Millie Love says, at Baby says, how is it that despairing to her memory, some people say that he said was just a slang term. And I'm saying he could have been mimicking a new movie that was out. What's the difference? I understand what you're saying because I felt the same way too. I felt like, was he trying, was he, excited about the upcoming events? Huh? Sound like he was, look here, we got the first one here. Yeah. Let's see here. All right. So, okay, keep on moving out. She Rain says it's called discernment that comes from having a relationship with Jesus Christ when the Holy Spirit comes to live in you. Yes. Let's see here. Baby Sis says, to Shanquella is unrelated to that stupid movie, and people need to stop saying that. All right, okay. Ooh, every time I think I can call it up. Okay, I'm just gonna get these new names here. Nikki Fabulous said, I just saw the trailer. Pete Davidson is in it. He is the ex of Kim Kardashian. I'm sure that's supposed to be Kardashian. Who isn't the ex of Kim Kardashian? All right, let's go on to finish this here movie. I mean, this here, what am I doing here? Oh, it's not there. This here video, because we're going to see the rest of the fight scene, and we're going to hear Geraldo and the interpreter say that Shanquella was found naked. So for all the people that's now saying, last month nobody was saying that she had on a bodysuit. Now all of a sudden she got on the bodysuit. For all the people that saying now she had a bodysuit on, we're going to hear back in December 1st, they said she was naked.
And with someone. So it's a possibility that maybe she was actually showing someone this fight. As well as that, it's really hard to work out who was recording. Was it Malik or was it Khalil? Because in the video in front of the person who's recording, you can see a man with a beard. And Malik and Khalil both have.
Ooh, y'all. All right. Look at this figure. All right. Notice the foot. It is off of the ground, off the floor here. This person is taking a step forward. Here is the front leg, right? It is not on the floor because XY chromosomes gait, walking. We call that gait. Comes from the back leg. This is what makes them faster too, because they can just, eject out. Their weight is coming off of the back leg. This person is stepping forward and the front leg is not on the ground. This tells me that the back leg is on the floor. Unless they're levitating over here, this individual here is stepping out with the weight on the back leg. This is XY chromosome. That's how they walk, right?
I did. According to NC Beats, it was Malik who was talking. Another thing I observed is the guy at the front.
Look at those long arms too. And again, they look at that move there. Look at these. How do we know that this is the Dejanay that they showing us the picture to, right? We can't see. You can't see this face. Who can tell me who this is? They told us. That's why I'm saying, if this is Dejanay, why is it so hard to believe that this is a transgender? Everything here is presenting as an XY chromosome. But then y'all want to come up here and throw stuff up in here and say, oh, but Dejanay's had a baby. Or this is irresponsible for you to say this. It's irresponsible for me not to say it.
With the beard, when he got up, you hear the girl, I'm guessing Winter, saying, mm-mm. And then the guy who's holding the camera saying, come here.
Exercise and... Oops.
All right, so we probably not going to finish this. This is, y'all, this. Okay. All right, so skip. Boom. All right, let me get a few more of these here. Hey, Lena, what's going on, Lena? I ain't seen you or heard from you all night. Said this seems like a movie in real life. Yeah, huh? Let's see. Amelia Love says, baby sis, how do you know what he was thinking in that moment? You have your opinion, and that's just an opinion that I'm entitled to have. It's not that serious. That's true. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. We're fine with that. Let's see here. Let's see. Baby sis says at Lena Castellanos, it's like a very bad Quentin Tarantino movie, and I hate it. Oh, let's see. Queen Bee says that baby sis I only heard her voice the first time today from her explaining what happened on IG. I don't know or heard anything about high school voice recordings. Me either. I don't know what y'all talking about at all. Let's see here. LT Jones says she also said she doesn't know Dejanay. Baby sis says at Neely Love, because people have been calling people at parties who drank too much and fall asleep bodies since before those kids were born. That's not new. All right. Hey, Carla. Justice for Shanquella. Thank you. All right. So let's see. Coming in for a landing. Just saw the... Okay, I already read that. What's up, formerly living girl? Accessories after the fact, all of them. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, my goodness. Every time I try to catch up here. All right. Here's a new name. Charlotte Shankari. Women usually don't take off our wigs. Yep, that's true. Now, if it's pulled off. Yeah, that is a good point there. Let's get on back here to this video and finish up. Great point. Thank you, Charlotte. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Let's look at this again.
And from the looks of things, it looks like
they slowed it down up here. And I'm tired of your shit.
Sliding door that goes outside was open, which leads me to think that Dejanay.
Wow.
Came in from outside from her bedroom because it's easy access. According to Gerardo, a journalist in Cabo, he apparently heard about a second video.
That there was another smaller fight after Shanquella's. The person that crosses in front of the camera, according to the police, is a person that tried, according to the police, she tried to intervene into the fight. And she tried to stop the aggressor. The girl heard the screams and the blows, and she comes out from the back bedroom. And she gets in front of the camera a little bit, and the camera turns to the right. That's what the police are saying.
And the lead attorney is just interpreting, y'all. These aren't his words. He's interpreting.
You see that she goes in and she starts arguing with Dejanay. And that's when her body starts to convulse.
However, we didn't see none of that on the video, right? We didn't see none of that on the video. We didn't hear nobody screaming. We heard the blows, though. We heard the blows. We heard the blows. Not one person was screaming. We didn't see nobody try to intervene.
But then in another interview that Gerardo did, he says that it was speculation that there was another video.
The reason why he wants you to get this information as well is because there's been so much speculation.
She said the reason why he wants you to get this information because there's been so much speculation. So he's clearing the air right now. Let's see what he's clearing up.
And social media, the discovery of 2 videos, and he has collaborated with the district attorney and the offices that are doing the investigation that there's no other video, it's just the video.
There's no other video. He's collaborated with the district attorney and the other offices that there's no other video. This was said back in December 1st. This was probably said earlier in November sometime because he made a video, Martin, that came out December the 1st. We don't know when this here was taking place, but it was prior to December 1st.
Video that has gone viral. Everything else has been speculation, and he wants to make sure that
everything else has been speculation, and he wants to make sure
that we're aware of that. It's only 1 video, not 2 videos. He says he is.
Y'all hear that? And she's saying she's talking about Geraldo here. Geraldo was saying at this time that there's 1 video, right? So why should we believe today what Geraldo is saying that is contradicting what was said here, right? So it doesn't matter when you told the lie, it's a lie. It's a lie.
He's not sure. We've only seen the viral portion of it. He's not sure if the investigators, the police doing the investigation, have a longer version of the video.
How can he not be sure when he said he heard from the police that there was a longer or another video showing the rest of the incident? Maybe it got lost in translation and it's now that he's correcting, but it's like he really never cleared it up and said, oh, by the way, in the other interview, the police told me this, but I'm not sure if it's actually true. He's not the only person who had sources who told him of another video. So did NCB of Winter Donovan ending Shanquella Robinson's life,
grabbing her around her neck and slapping her. And
right now, he said this back in November, right? We know, okay, Impact said at our end, let's make a bet. If Dejanay is a man, I'll cash out you $500. If she's a woman, we have breakfast or lunch date in public. Agree? Impact, I'm just going by this here video. Okay, yeah, agreed. There we go. That's how you do that there. Agreed.
Her not getting back up. This information came direct.
So we saw Dejanay break the neck and snap the head off of the body of Shanquella Robinson. How is Winter going to grab her neck? What did she grab? Right? And how we saw Winter could barely do a push-up. How is Winter now going to grab a decapitated, paralyzed Shanquella from the floor and lift her up and body slam her, right? That would take a pretty strong person, pretty strong individual to do that. That's why I'm saying those are lies. Those are lies.
From someone who is friends with Dejanay's mother, and this information was communicated.
Exactly. So why are we listening to Day Day's mama? Huh? She gonna tell us the truth? Right? We saw the video. That's the rest of this stuff is baloney, right? The video. Keep focus on that.
People were upset about the fact that only one angle is being showed, and that is Dejanay assaulting.
It is a possibility that maybe they don't want Dejanay to be taken accountable for this situation, and they want Winter to be held accountable.
Look where Winter has her hand. I wish I could put these pics side to side so you can see what it looks like when a transgendered person or XY chromosome, I don't even use that word, it's a made up word. An XY chromosome put the hand on the hip, and an XX chromosome, where that hip is at. Look at that. See? She is supporting her lower back. This is subconscious, right? Because this is where her handlebar was at. Let's see if they're going to show a picture of.
And maybe that's why they passed on this lie to North Carolina B. Now, according to the autopsy,
this says Secretary of Health death
Shanquella died 15 minutes after she got her injury.
She died of severe spinal cord
injuries and atlas luxation. Right? That's the cause of death. This is what we know. This is what we know.
Injury and atlas.
It didn't say anything about, some CPR gone wrong, some broken ribs from the CPR. Because we do that. We'll fracture some ribs when we pound in your chest. We crunch. Yep. So it didn't say that. This says severe spinal cord injury, which we saw, and atlas luxation, which we saw.
This luxation, which is instability in the uppermost vertebrae.
Now, I think the autopsy isn't 100% accurate when it has the time of death. So I believe they have a rough estimate of when she died.
The reason why they're saying that is because after those injuries, you have 15 minutes. So if they told them that they finished working with Shanquella at 3, the death certificate is going to say 3:15 approximately, right? But we saw the video that showed Shanquella being attacked in the morning time. We agreed on that it was in the morning time. So we know 15 minutes after that. That's how we know that no doctor came over there to see Shanquella at 2 p.m. because Shanquella would have already been gone for hours. So if the doctor came there, they would have saw a body. They would not have seen a patient. They would have saw a body.
Which was around 2 or 3 p.m. In my opinion, I feel that she did die in the morning in that video because you can see Dejanay twisted her
Okay, y'all
neck
saw
and
that
threw
right
her.
there. Then she come, all right.
Dejanay was hitting her continuously. I think after that incident, after she got her injuries a couple minutes later, that she could have died.
I have 30 years of nursing experience. The reason I'm saying this is because I spent a lot of years working with spinal cord injury patients. And depending on how high the injury to your spinal cord is, if you can breathe or not. So you're not gasping for air, your lungs are, you're not moving. So I used to work with patients on ventilators, and occasionally it would pop off if they have a spasm, right? The ventilator would pop off. Their body is not going to move because they need the ventilator to move. If you have an injury up here, you're not breathing. When she fell, if you look at the video, you can see when the back was broken because it's a certain way of paralyzed body.
She wouldn't have been able to extend her legs out so flat like that. You saw the bow and the break in the back. You saw the head off of the body.
Body can lay. If your body is not paralyzed, in certain positions you just can't naturally go in. When
you would twist, you would do something to protect your fall. Your brain would do it. You wouldn't even have to try. Like, I don't know if like you had those close encounters where you was stumbling, but your brain figured out a way to keep you up, right? You didn't have to say, okay, let me step hop. You know, your brain figured it out. You do something like that, right? We didn't see that. Even if you got knocked out, you wouldn't. Oh, let me see here. I think that's going to be it for the fighting stuff too. But I just wanted to show y'all that so you can see what the movements look like. I showed you the skeleton, and the reason why it would look like that is because how did all these come back up here? See, Kyrania says, "MAC trying to Mac." Yeah. All right, let's see here. Please be respectful. Thank y'all, please. That's what we do over here. It's one of our strong points is that we can still be respectful even if we disagree. Stand with the right. Clearly, there were some suspect characters involved. Yes. Sierra says, I saw the movie and I didn't see anything that was like Shanquella at all. Thank you, Sierra. Let's see here. Elisa Black says, hello, everyone. Justice for Shanquella. Yep, that's what we always go back to, which is justice for Shanquella. Baby Sis says, next week somebody will say she had a mink coat in the attack video. I know, huh? Yep. And she was on the balcony at the pussy. Hey, Daniel. Daniel Cunningham says, thank you. Please keep her name out there. Yes, justice for Shanquella. Thank you, thank you. We are doing that. Baby sis. All right, see. A stand with the right said, this community is pushing an agenda. Why are they dragging their feet on this case? Yeah, why are they dragging their feet on the case? Do y'all think it has something to do with people's suspicion on this whole gender thing. And they're still trying to, protect this, yeah, I don't know. See, Baby Sis says, as Sierra, I knew that Anne never saw the movie. Some people love being messy and dramatic. This case needs no additives. Exactly. It's already there. Clearly a man. Oh, okay. There we go. All right. Beverly Foster, I hope you didn't say that because of my comment, because I was joking. Y'all, they feeding us narrative. Exactly. That's why we got to keep going back to the facts. The fact is that we saw a video. We saw the people in the video. People had suspicions that they thought that the person in the video doing the attack and the unaliving moved, had the features, had the movement, had the body structure, the framework of an XY chromosome. And see, Stan with the right said trans can father children. Even if he did just have a baby with someone, he didn't give birth to it. Thank you, Stan with the right. We have to question everything. That's why I'm saying use your eyes. Focus with your eyes. Focus with your eyes. Focus on those eyes there. All right, so holy smoke. Okay, I'm just going to pop out a few last little questions, and then, we will meet back up later on today since it's already 1 a.m. All right, so a few more here. See here. Millie Love says, all I was saying is that the guy could have been mimicking the movie when he said body, 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 body. I'm not trying to add anything to the case. Apologize if I made people think that. Now, you're fine, Millie. I said I started it, right? What did he mean by that? So y'all leave Millie alone. I said that too. I was suspicious of that too. See, Karen, T. Reeves says at Karen, hey, where are you at with the pics of the pregnancy? Oh, okay. You probably bringing up some pics. Ooh, okay. I am spent, y'all. So I'm going to take the last one down here for my member. Beverly says, we're having a great chat session. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Beverly. All right. See here. PM Channel said, it just breaks my heart that Shanquella did not cry out or scream. Dejanay was plummeting her and she did not cry out. Silent death. Very sad. Okay. So thank y'all so much for tuning in and being patient, as we go through these sensitive topics. And I appreciate all y'all love and support. And we'll see you tomorrow when we come back together to stand for justice for Shanquella, and we keep love and support in our chat. Good night, y'all. Good night, my beauties and beautifuls, and love and respect and all that stuff. Justice for Shanquella.